Lock in. Man, we are officially live for the day. NBA 2K news, NBA 2K content. It's going to be a crazy day because this has never happened before in the 2K community the way they're going to do it. This is possibly something special. Either way, you're going to get all the key information that you need right here on this stream. I'm going to be covering everything with everyone, and you're welcome to join on the fun. Basically, NBA 2K 27 is officially revealing everything about their game, and I'm going to be covering it. Basically, we're going to have a watch party. All the news is coming out right now. Literally everything. Normally they do like a stretched multiple weeks and like over a month of every single week they put out a little bit of content. This time all of this coming together, plus we have the community day. About 100 people getting to play early, and they're gonna have footage. I do believe there's a bigger surprise happening as well that I'll talk about a little later in a second, which we're gonna find out together in a minute anyways. So yeah, that's what's going down. And besides that, this is a watch party, so mostly gonna hang out and just kick it with you guys, have a good time, and just, you know, vibe out for the day. So you are welcome here. Join in conversation, just vibe. And enjoy the plan. That is the plan, my friends. Outside of that, we are looking good. We are looking good. Okay, making sure that I got these frames organized and titled properly. So that way we go in with no worries. Hakuna Matata, baby. So first things first. So basically we only got one trailer, which is what you're watching. And they gave us hints, and we have under 30 minutes to go through that, which I'm going to break down what was talked about, showcased already, which wasn't much, but also talk about future as we go forward. You guys know this is my annual thing. I always do this. I usually am on Twitter Spaces and doing other stuff. But, you know, we're here to vibe today. So, it's on, baby. But yeah, join me. Pick it. Get the news. Vibe out. Should I take the commercials off? I feel like I should. Gonna leave them on, guys. We're gonna leave them on, guys. Let me get a little commercials, all right? Man gotta eat. Man gotta eat. Yeah. So, basically, you are welcome to share some thoughts and feelings. Express your likes or dislikes of last year. I have my dislikes. I speak constructive criticism. I don't do all this little kid stuff. I'm too grown for that. You know, I'm going to talk about the mechanics. I'm going to talk about a feature that doesn't work. You know, and just be honest about what I like or don't like, you know? And yeah, so that is the plan, my people. And to kind of go through some of the stuff that was mentioned already. There's a new park, there's new rect designs, there's 53 total badges, 19 new ones. Ace, Wall Up, and Flash are the new badges. Cap Breakers are back. You can preview Cap Breakers in the builder. That's the number one I was complaining about all last year. Dunk Meter is buffed, but you have to time every dunk. AI shot contest is buffed, and that's pretty much all the details that you need to know at the moment until we get started. You know, it's a weekday, people are at work. Others, if you're not working and you're chilling, or if you're at work and still watching, I appreciate it. I was having a very interesting conversation with my cousin today that I was basically, you know, sharing with him the way I've been. And there was a funny story, not a funny story, but there was a story earlier of a big time streamer who was like watching my video on his stream, and there was like a lot of people, and I'm grateful for that. But I realized like it was something important for him, and he really needed to hear what I was saying, and it hit me deep. And I forget sometimes the impact I have on people and how important it is to use your words wisely, of course, but know that, you know, sometimes we're just saying stuff, you know what I mean? And not overthinking, not thinking critically. I'm always open. I don't say anything outrageous, by the way. I feel like I don't have to filter myself because at least I'm being real every moment. I do realize you gotta filter yourself at least to the point of making sure you consider the other person's thoughts, feelings, etc., etc. So watching this person get a powerful message from just a casual video I made about NBA 2K, and you know, like God touched him is what he was saying. Beautiful to hear. I needed to hear that for myself. It was like, wow, I remember this is what I do it for, you know, being honest, open with people. So yeah, hopefully today everybody that's watching can find peace and love and joy in this stream. You know, if you like basketball, you should be excited about NBA 2K. And, you know, we'll all just connect as friends, family, gamers. You know what I mean? You don't gotta know me to say hi. You don't gotta be best friends with me. We could just be cool, man. Be cool. Be cool, be cool. So yeah. Yeah, that means a lot to me. And been doing this like watch party stuff for this game for a long time now. And it's just great, man. It's just fun. Nope. I'm almost finished, and then we're gonna be on the stream for the rest of the day. I'm literally posting this up on all the platforms and doing all that stuff. You know, work. Twitter, where am I at? All right, last one is Twitter, and then we're good for the day. Oh, damn. Join the watch party. Oh, damn. I was eating these chips that my mom gave me some chips, but I don't know. They kind of Like the chips I love, but not really. All right. So there we go. I think we're good for the day, guys. Officially locked down. Oh, wait. One more thing. Me being a fat ass, I just ate, but I had a brunch, if you want to call it that. All right. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so here's the thing. They're not live yet. The event starts at 1. And we just gotta wait. I got a protein shake. Should have never took this because probably gonna disturb the stream a little. Only a little bit. It looks like a lot. I just had this big cup. I'm like, I might as well. All right, so at the moment, 2K tweeted that the event is starting at 1 p.m. Actually, I need to watch it on Twitch. Because if you watch for 90 minutes, you could actually get a prize for 2K26 and 27. What are the prizes? Hold on. Let's take a look. Wait, the NBA channel streaming it? Oh, this is gonna be bigger than I thought. Wow, so the NBA official channel streaming it. That's nice. Yeah, so for 2K26, you're gonna get a bunch of my team stuff, some boost. How many? 10 boost on everything. And double XP bullcrap. I don't like any of it. 2K25, you get a 92 free agent. Y'all want to see? Let me see. Want to make sure I get this on right. All right, so this is what I'm looking at the moment. Gotta remember, I'm streaming on the vertical. I was testing this vertical out not so long ago, guys. And yeah, it works. And my internet isn't doing too bad. My CPU is okay. Everything is fine. Just takes a lot of work. I'm gonna need a streaming manager. I'm gonna hire somebody to produce my streams in the future. Right now it's very low quality, just me chilling. I would love a stream manager. Damn, this is pretty good. Yeah, so this is what's going down. Not that special, but it's better than nothing, guys. And once this event goes live, I'll be sure streaming it. The way it works anyways is they'll start the timer will give them a little extra couple minutes, make sure as many people are watching, and then they'll go live. See, the thing is, when I was 17, I got signed up to work for First Night Boston, and it was a nonprofit company that did live events. You know, talking about big concerts, big like 4th of July, New Year's Eve, crazy stuff. Like all types of things. We're doing musicians, the best artist you could name. We did things with like a magician, which is like a magic trick person, all types of stuff, orchestras, and in that job, it kind of defined how I am, because organizing events and the meetings, the timing, I went through all that at 17 and absorbed all that information, you know? Very helpful. Very helpful. And so in the future, you'll see, we'll get some crazy stuff going on. Y'all want to watch some Twitter posts? Matter of fact, let's go through Twitter. It's a good idea. Let's see, Twitter roll. Dude, why is this video above my... Oh, that's why. I know why. Yeah, I think we can do it. Okay. Okay. All right, so right here, before we continue on this, before anything, let me make sure that there it goes. Okay. I guess we're gonna turn my camera off on the vertical stream. I'll turn it back on later. All right, so we're gonna go through the Twitter page and talk about things. First of all, as you can see right here, about to go live in an hour. I mean, not even an hour, in 15 minutes. And then they have SG as #1, Victor at #2. Victor should be #1. I'm a New York Knicks fan. I'm not gonna act like Victor wasn't the greatest thing we've seen. He was the best defensive player, the best offensive player. Like, he impacted the game so crazy in the whole season and then in the playoffs as well. I don't know why they got SJ up there. I mean, he's a golden boy, right? He's the current face of the league or whatever. But you got to give it to Victor. I'm sorry. I will put him #1 no matter what. Nobody comes close. Joker, also, I would drop him down. I'm sorry. Luka was a loser. I don't care about the stats. He was a loser. He didn't carry. Jalen Brunson carried his team. He should be up there at #2, right next to Victor Wembanyama. And then the rest of these guys can go whatever order, don't matter. You know what I mean? Giannis didn't play for a good amount of the year. I don't know why they got him so high. He isn't a phenomenal player, but you have to go by performances. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on? Was it Kuzo? Kurozo? I keep saying your name every time you come over. You know what's crazy, man? I gotta chill, man. I'm the worst with name pronunciations. I call him Kurozo. Hey, man. What's up? Good morning, good afternoon. Having a protein shake and some chips. We're talking about these ratings that are outrageous. Anthony Edwards should be above some of these guys. Paid amazing. KD. I don't know. I don't feel like KD had a good year last year. Then they got this kid. Yo, shout out to Zach. You know what's crazy? This video and 2 days ago made me realize I'm never dunking again. Never dunking again. So they brought a 2K YouTuber. He can dunk, and I can't. Shout out to him. Made me realize if they mocap me, I'm not dunking unless they lower the rim. know what I'm saying? Somebody said it started. Hey, yo, Josh, for real? Oh, no, you asking me. It hasn't started, but it's about to look. You got 14 minutes, 13 minutes. I'm going to showcase the timer if you want. Let's go ahead and show the timer. So, all right. Let me grab this real quick. Hold on. For those watching on different platforms, remember I'm streaming on multiple platforms, so it gets a little tricky. Oh wait, wrong one. All right. All right. Wait. No, we're gonna watch on Twitch, ain't we? Thank you for telling me, but it still hasn't started. Yeah, it starts at 1. But I'm gonna watch it on Twitch because I want to get these rewards. All right. Let's go with high quality if we can. Okay. So we got it on Twitch. We'll turn the sound up. And wait. Turn off YouTube. And turn this up. The thing is, I like watching it on YouTube better. I'm gonna be honest. But I need these drops. I'm just gonna get them anyways, you know? I'm not sure how long the drops will last, how long the event is. But yeah. Show's starting in 11 minutes. Thank you for reminding me. Let me go ahead and put my camera above this real quick. But yeah, it's starting soon. What's going on, Josh? Thank you for coming by. I hope you're doing well. My baby mama had a son named Joshua, actually. Every time I see that name, I think about the kid. Great kid. Really great kid. All right, we got 10 minutes and I'm still chewing on junk. When it starts, I'm not going to talk a lot. So if you got questions, ask them now. I'll still talk, but I don't want to like miss the news because I'm watching it for me. No, I'm not watching this for you guys. I'm streaming for you guys, but I'm watching it for me. So it's like going to the movies for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be quiet. Put your phones off. Turn your phone off, man. There goes YouTube ads. Crazy, bro. You know what? It's actually perfect timing. I'm just gonna put my camera in the way of the ads. What do we think? Block everybody. No free ads on my channel. Gotta pay for this. Oh my God, wait a minute. TikTok. I've been live on TikTok and I'm not even thinking about it. Am I live on TikTok? Oh my goodness. I thought I was live. Hold on, let me see. I think I am. Supposed to be. Oh wait, TikTok didn't go live. Browsers. All right, we're turning off Facebook. We're going live on TikTok. Bro. We go. Come on, baby. All right, we're live on TikTok. We're trying to make sure it goes live so that I can set this whole thing up. Lock in. There it is. Perfect. All right. I gotta I wasn't live. That's actually a good thing. Now we're live on TikTok officially. All right. Perfect. Well, TikTok doesn't let me see the stream chat. I have to do this whole thing and mess. I'm live on TikTok. We're watching the countdown because we're gonna start watching official reveal of everything from NBA 2K. We didn't get any real information yet outside of one trailer and a little bit of teasers and stuff, kind of just casual stuff. And today is the day where we'll officially get to find out the storyline. Not only the storyline, but everything. They got the community members over there as well. A lot of people I love, people I respect and appreciate, just human beings, you know, that love 2K. They're just fun people. And it's awesome. It's the first year. A friend of mine who used to come to my spaces, she's just a great ambassador for the game. He got hired by them. And then like 2 years before that, homie Wolf also got hired. He's like me, a defensive guru. You know, and those are players, people who just played 2K, ending up becoming actual developers, which is amazing. But yeah, I gotta go through the list of people who are there later. I have it, so be ready for that. But let me shorten up my camera for a second so we could be locked in. But yeah, it's 5 more minutes. I do want to show my Twitter. Excuse me. It pops up. Can I put this up on the screen without ruining everything? So this is it right here. These are the names of the people. I'm not going to go every single one of them. Too many. Shout out to Dirk. Always been a great guy. Swag. Danny. So many to name. I'm not going to name them all. So this is the list. I got it on Twitter. If you want to follow them to be able to see the new content, we're going to go through this later. You're going to be able to see everything. And I mean everything. Like you see right here. By the way, for those watching vertically, give me a second. This is what I'm showing. So this is my Twitter list of all the creators that went to the event. Look, this guy's at a stadium. They're at a stadium? That is ridiculous. They're gonna be playing live? That is what? Oh my God. They're not even at a regular, like, little quick. It's a full stadium, guys. That is so fire. So we're gonna definitely get gameplay. There's no way they put them in there and they don't play it live. That is gonna be insane. I told y'all, man. Shout out to the cutie. She's one of the most beautiful creators, but she's actually really good at the game. Nice little young girl. And God bless her. All these kids, you know, Just passionate, hardworking, dedicated. It's wild. That's gonna be wild. Who are they inviting? Are they gonna invite people to watch? Oh, that is ridiculous that that's happening. I'm even more excited. Oh my God, this is gonna be the best event ever for 2K. That is sick. Oh man, I should have been there, bro. Oh, I'm done. Yo, I'm not gonna name the person, but you know who you are. You're one of the managers, dude. If you're watching my stream, dude, I hate you. You could have invited me, you know what I mean? Damn, that's gonna be crazy. All right, countdown. Let's get back to the countdown, guys. Okay. So we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. 2 more minutes. And that is insane. That's a surprise. It's a great surprise. Are you kidding me? Yo. I'm not gonna lie. They cooked. Hold on, let me tweet. Shout out to this girl. I don't even remember her name. I'm so bad. Oh man. Wow, dude. Thing is, I didn't get no water. I gotta go get my water. I got 60 seconds. I'm gonna get my water. I'm drinking this protein shake. At least let me get some. $40 seconds. Let me turn off my AC. They got me tripping out here, bro. Oh my God. You know what's crazy? I could always go to the community event, man. I could always go if I really, and I never really, oh my, that's ridiculous. Now I'm like stunned. All right, here it goes. Time to put on the audio. Everybody enjoy with me. Hopefully I don't get a lot of copyright strikes from YouTube and all that. This is already fire. Are you serious? Wow.
You can get anything you want.
Let's go. Late night. My team. I play a lot of my team and my career.
Aggressive.
Yeah, that's the point.
When are y'all gonna have to buy me a game? I want the 150 version. And I want another $100 on top of that. Oh, my career. Oh, hell yeah.
The NBA. Say what?
Next up, hey, the NBA.
Okay, say what?
Oh, they go Rucker Park. I saw Rucker. Oh my goodness. Freaking's gonna be lit. I really don't play a W, but we gotta try. We gotta try. Okay. Oh, new quirks. Not bad. Oh, I gotta rewatch this whole thing. That was a lot. I'm gonna put it on slow motion in a minute. gotta enjoy it.
I was up late night
That is
counting up hundreds by the thousand.
Let's go. Okay, Chris and the beautiful. I think I like Alexis because she really like a girl I used to date. More like 50 girls I used to date. She looks
Welcome
like
to the NBA 2K27 game reveal. I'm your host, Alexis Morgan, along with my 2K TV co-host, Chris Manning.
Oh, Alexis, I am ready, and I know they are all ready.
We are coming to you live from Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California, where we are diving into exciting new additions and advancements in 2K27. Here at 2K, we eat, we sleep, we breathe basketball 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. Even when the court is closed, you know 2K never sleeps.
Never sleep is right. With all new updates to gameplay, the city, my player builder, my career, my team, and my NBA, there's tons of new features and new ways to play. I can't wait to dive in.
And you're going to hear from devs who built the game and a few athletes who are putting it to the test. So whether you're brand new to the game or like this guy who has been chasing a 99 since day one, this one is for you. But remember, this is just a taste. All of the longer, more detailed courtside reports and deep dives will be available on the NBA 2K YouTube and NBA.2K.com today, right after this event. So
this is
stay
such a high
tuned.
quality
All right, Chris.
production
I think we
already.
should stop talking. I think we should start playing. Welcome to 2K27.
Oh my gosh. Gameplay. No commercials, YouTube. Damn, I need to subscribe. We have to go on YouTube, guys. I don't want commercials. Oh. Okay. Can you pass this? Come on, man.
Okay, we know you saw the gameplay trailer a couple of weeks ago and have been eagerly anticipating getting to the details. So let's dive in.
Mike
now
Wang.
let's hear from our man who knows best, our very own Mike Wang. He's sitting down with none other than Joe Knows to talk about everything gameplay in NBA 2K27. And remember, the full courtside report will be available immediately following the show. So let's get to it.
Oh. I gotta see more of the shooting. Oh.
We won't waste any time then, Mike. Let's get into what everybody wants to know.
Okay, sounds good. Contests in general, we feel like they're in a pretty good spot. Interior scoring is going to be a little stronger, three-point shooting a little tougher. You get any stops when you're supposed to get stops. So good defenders are getting rewarded. I just wanted to echo real life, right? We want all the positions and all the archetypes that you see in the NBA to be valid in our game.
Oh,
There's
that was a
two
good bump.
versions of hands up now. There's a conservative hands up. If you're holding the right stick down, that'll keep you 10 toes down, feet planted, and you'll wall up and you won't jump. No fouls. It's like a very conservative defense. But if you're holding right stick up, we were calling it the aggressive hands up. If the shooter shoots, then you'll play like a mini jumping contest. Leave your feet
Oh, this might be-
and
this
try
might
to
be
get a
the
hand up in
year.
his face if he's rising up. So you need to be mindful of, do I want to stay down or do I want to have somewhat active
Take a
defense?
chance and
Right now, wall up will apply anytime you hold right stick up or down. Other badges like Paint Patroller will be when you're actually hitting the block button. We want people to stick to basketball fundamentals. Everyone always teaches you, it's really bad to jump on a jump shooter, but against elite shooters in the NBA, you guys are leaving the feet all the time. People need to learn when the right time is to jump, when to stay down, when to just be in hands up. But generally speaking, hands up is a lot stronger this year.
Bump steals, overall defensive movement. What's different? What can we look forward to?
Huge emphasis for us this year was defense. Defense is a lot faster. We spend a lot of time on body ups, improving coverage. Bump steals are very different. It's now trying to look at you as a defender, your steal ratings, and my ball handle ratings. It changes the outcome of what happens when you collide with the ball. So if you're a really good defender and you
It's a good
up the bar,
start.
you'll probably get a bump steal. But if you're a really bad defender and you kind of graze the
Oh,
ball,
yeah, we
then
put
what
99
happens,
deep from the
dribbler
start.
will fumble the ball and recover it.
In
So
2K26,
first set.
a lot of the dribble moves had different sensitivities to how the ball would pop out. Escape seemed almost, impossible to knock the ball loose. Behind the back seemed much easier to knock the ball loose. Has that been reworked at all in 2K27?
Yeah, so what we did was we did a collision check, but the new collision system and the fumbles and the steals, they all work the same way. Behind the backs and the escapes and all the dribble moves, they should behave similarly. As a defender, read the play, cut off the ball handler, reach at the right time if you want to pop the ball out.
Oh my God, music to my ears.
Shifting to dribbling. A lot of the community have asked for more customization in dribble moves.
Oh my God,
instead
don't tell me
of
they're
one
gonna do
dribble
it.
move containing 3 or 4 different moves within that package, kind of
Oh,
breaking
they're
those
gonna do
down. Is that something we could see?
Please say yeah.
I believe we broke down all of them into their own individual moves.
Oh
Almost all.
my God.
Dribble threat used to have like 4, 5, 6 categories. Now it's broken down into the stance, the jabs are separate, the step overs are
Oh, we
separate,
get it,
the side
baby.
step is separate. Side step
We get it. It
packages
took
is a
me
big one,
years
which
to
you
get
guys use
this
all the
in the
time.
game.
So now you can choose your behind the back escape, you can choose your hezzy
Oh my
escape,
God,
your
I
cross
might-
escape,
I
all
might
separately,
cry
so
for
you can
faith.
mix and match different
I'm
players.
not really
So you
gonna
can
cry for it. Should I
crossover,
go
the driving
confirm?
crossovers different from the standing ones. Pretty much free to mix and match whatever you want.
Oh my
It's gonna be
God,
fun.
we're gonna
It'll
go
be fun to see
crazy
people
with the
build. There's a lot of
dribble.
good moves in the game this year. A lot of new ones, a lot of new pro play ones.
I know a lot of people are going to be excited about that.
Yeah.
Any new
We're
features
crazy
added to
with the
2K27
dribbles.
that you think are noteworthy, that will maybe give a little buzz to these last few weeks?
One of my favorites is the step through mechanic. You know how Ant is always doing pump fakes and then take another 2 steps to get to the rim, to get the shots off. So anytime you pick up your dribble, you can do a step through jumper or layup by holding the right stick in like one of 5 directions. Pretty cool. Not a lot of people are using it yet, but when they see how powerful it is, then they'll start using it because it's just a cool way to score.
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
All right, Mike, well, I appreciate you again having a nice long conversation with me, and hopefully we'll do it again next time.
T-shirt and shorts, brother. Brother, you're gonna be on millions of views, bro. Put
You
some
heard it
clothes
right
on.
there, people, straight from
Shout out
the
to Joe
source. We're talking step through up and unders captured by Pro Play, expanded dribble customization, plus a redesigned hands-up
Oh, my
defense and
goodness.
shot
I gotta
contest
screenshot
system.
this.
Come on now. To me, 2K27's gameplay this year feels just so balanced, which is I know was a big point of emphasis for our gameplay developers.
And gameplay in 27 is doing it big this year, Chris, even bigger than what you can see behind me. All of these updates are just the beginning. Chris, I even heard that we have over 7,000 new Pro Play animations in 2K27. Wow. There
All I
is
want.
just so much to cover today. So we're
More
going to keep
collision
the ball
animations.
moving. What do you say? All right. Like I said, we're coming to you live from Los Angeles, one of America's all-time Hooper cities. So I think it's only fitting for our next topic, which is the city. There are a lot of exciting updates to the city this year. Let's see.
I don't
what
drink
you
this
think.
stuff.
Let's do it.
Today. Or today. Hey man, 2K be listening to me do it. Get emotional. Remember when NBA Live used
Hey,
to
what's
listen to me?
happening? Let's go get a run in, man.
Let's run it. Let's get going.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
They are part of the promotion? Okay. It's a blessing to see the people, you know? People you play with, people you talk with, people you root for. I gotta pay attention to all this. This is like every single area in the city. I was zoning in on certain things. I gotta slow down. Slow down! I know we need to hype it up for the TikTok brains, but I want it slow. Nice and slow. We see every single detail. Okay. They got a crew up. Oh! I just seen it. It's a new location called Crew Up. Oh, there goes True Headquarters Slip. Yo.
All right, who we got next?
It's time to hoop.
Man, check out the ball.
That's fire. Hey man, they doing it, man. I think of NBA Live every time I watch this stuff. I'm like,
Let's go.
Just wow, did you see that? This is huge.
And you know what? The city is truly a place where basketball never sleeps. And I'm sure the fans have some questions, and we have some answers in the latest courtside report. Take a look.
This year, we're breaking boundaries with our first ever co-ed city, allowing male and female My players to compete side by side. Whether you're a rookie honing your skills in the all-new casual corner, a dedicated squad climbing the competitive ranks inside your very own Crew HQ, or a blacktop legend battling bosses at the iconic Rucker Park and Street Kings, there is a stage for every hooper.
That is so fire. Co-ed city.
In NBA 2K27, we're introducing a fully co-ed city. For the first time, you can create a female My player and compete in the city with our global community of hoopers. All My players, male and female, are built on the same exact framework. This means your height, badges, attribute ratings, and wingspan are all determined by your build, not your appearance. This ensures that the only thing that matters is how you ball. All game modes within the city are completely co-ed with full access to the Rec, Theater, Street Kings, Park, Proving Grounds, Ante-Up, Starting Five, and the new Crew HQ and Casual Corner.
Hey man, so far so good.
Inspired by community feedback, the Rec, Theater, Ante-Up, and Seasonal Parks all feature new environments. Every game at the Rec now looks unique, with 5 different environments, all available at launch, which will be randomly selected each game. A legendary court in the real world. Rucker Park, the storied Harlem blacktop and streetball mecca, has been faithfully recreated in NBA 2K27 down to every last detail.
I just talked about this crew.
Crew HQ is your home base in the city for you and your friends. Customize your crew's uniform and logo and see it hang proudly in the new Crew HQ rafters, where every crew member's jersey will be honored high above for everyone to see. Wins come and go, but a jersey in the rafters is legendary. Inside, you and your crew can practice together on 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 half courts, in addition to 3v3 and 5v5 full courts. When you're ready to challenge rival crews, you and your squad can face off against other crews via matchmaking in 3v3 and 5v5 games. Each day, your crew will be placed into a leaderboard of 40 crews matching your tiers. You've got 7 days to prove your crew is worthy of promotion. Rack up wins and climb the ranks to reach the next level, or take the L and risk being relegated. We've also upped the stakes and rewards for crews in 2K27. There are now 40 levels of crew progression at launch, which is 10 more than last year.
Oh my god, I gotta rewind and watch all this.
Doesn't end there.
This is a lot of information.
Starting in Season 2, we're adding 5 new crew levels each season, offering you more prizing opportunities to improve your My player and crew every season.
That is perfect. They really do listen, man. I'm
this
sorry.
This year, we really focused on making NBA
listening.
2K27 as accessible as possible, allowing the newest members of our community to practice their skills in a comfortable space that allows for head-to-head play with other users learning the game as well. Upon entering the city, players can compete and build confidence in the casual corner, an optional space for new 2K players to find their footing. New hoopers have the opportunity to face each other in rookie-friendly 3v3 and 5v5 games before taking on tougher competition among the wider community. These new game modes are assigned based on new players' performance tier or plate color. Players will start at casual tier in a PvE format before graduating to face other players. When you feel ready to put your skills to the test in the city, you can skip ahead at any time. From competitive co-ed gameplay to a stunning After Dark environment, we've brought new life to the city and made it representative of every hooper on the planet. Run the court with your crew, perfect your skills at Casual Corner, and show off your My player in rotating park environments. Lace up and play around the clock, all day, all night. Greatness never rests in NBA 2K27.
Hey, I'm with it. So far, so good.
2K fans, we're talking about the first ever co-ed city this year. We've got 5 new rec environments which rotate for a fresh experience every time. Casual Corner for new players, and even crews now have a home base with Crew HQ for competing and connecting with friends and opponents from all over the world.
There's
Hey, yo,
so many
Chris.
places to hoop, Chris.
I haven't said yes or
Well,
no to you.
Alexis, I'm starting to recruit some people for my own crew, so I have an
Yeah,
open
give me a
invitation
shout out.
if you'd like to join us.
No. What makes you think that I'm gonna join your crew? If you've ever played with LD2K, you know that he does not pass. But I digress. Besides, I already have a crew.
Yeah, she got a crew
In fact,
too.
I think we should bring out one of my crew right now to talk about this next section with us, one of ESPN's finest. A true hooper who knows the game better than most, and a former LA Spark star, Shanae
Shanae's actually dope.
Ogumake.
I always like when she's on ESPN. She's one of the most like well-spoken analysts. Some of the analysts don't know what the hell they be saying. She's always logical about it. I don't like
Such
her
a great
takes
environment.
a lot.
I know the tunnel's long. When I came out here, I was out of breath.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What's
How
up,
are you
guys?
doing?
I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
We're excited, we're revealing 2K27 today, so we're just very excited about this day. And I know that you're a big 2K fan, so what's your favorite part about building a My Player?
So for me, as an analyst, I love all of the
Yeah, she
little
looks really good
details
today, too.
of the game and seeing how far it has come. Now with the My Player Builder this year, it really unlocks so much more, which is so cool. A lot of potential to see what you can do on the court. So that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, that definitely tracks. I mean, there are a few important details this year in terms of new updates because for the first time ever, you can build a female My Player.
Oh, this is crazy. I love this. I'm here for this.
All right, let's take a look.
That's dope. They need to put the My Career WNBA in there too. Like, just let them have their own career. I wonder how that's gonna go. We'll see Zach in there most
The My
likely.
Player Builder in NBA 2K27 offers
Oh, right.
more personalization with new builder paths and added badges, a redesigned takeover system, and for the first time, the ability to create female My Players. This is
Wait,
the
slow
most
it down.
versatile My Player Builder in NBA
Rewind
2K
it,
history,
dude.
giving
Oh my
players
God, that
all of
one
the tools to
segment.
model their game after their favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. For
let's get
veteran
back
players,
into
the
it.
Create Your Own Path My Player Builder features a badge-focused option for deeper customization. The most notable change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges to your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision you make when crafting your My Player. Each build starts with 20 badge slots distributed across 6 disciplines: shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. All 20 slots are immediately available when you enter the city. You just need to earn badge tokens to fill them. Badge progression in 2K27 flows through 6 meters, 1 for each discipline. As you play, positive in-game moments will naturally fill the relevant discipline meter.
That's good.
Heavy finishes at the rim will see their finishing progression rise.
I like
High
it.
volume shooters will increase their shooting progression.
Kind of the same, but
Your
just more
tokens can be
generalized.
reassigned at any time if you change your mind, but tokens earned through in-game events are locked to their respective discipline. Bonus slots and tokens can be earned through progression and aren't locked to any particular discipline, giving you plenty of flexibility as you evolve your player.
Wait a minute.
For some
That's-
builds, you need to think strategically about the badges you choose, because not every badge can be equipped at the same time, so you have to find a combination that works best for you. We know the community enjoys Rebirth, so we're happy to share that it's back in 2K27
The heck,
with
he's
4
standing on
Rebirth
it.
tiers. Once your build reaches 90 overall, Rebirth continues to give your new builds a jump start, starting at the highest overall you previously reached. This year, every time you create a new build, it will immediately unlock a percentage of your new build's badge tokens, so you can equip more badges right away. The higher your Rebirth level, the more tokens are unlocked. At Tier 4, all of your build's default badge tokens are unlocked immediately when you start your new build. Unleash your full potential with the all-new Synergy system, the next evolution of badges and boosts. Synergy gives you the ability to surpass your badge limitations and reach another level of greatness using boosts. Synergy features 8 slots in total. 6 slots provide a +1 boost, and 2 slots provide a +2 boost. For example, you can equip a bronze badge and reach silver with a +1 boost, or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of legend. This is how legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have two parts, Fuse and Reaction. Fuse badges receive a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential. Placing a badge in the Fuse slot also frees up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. When Reaction badges are paired with Fuse badges, a boost is triggered automatically once you activated the Fuse badge a set number of times during the game. When triggered, the Reaction badge receives the same +1 or +2 boost for the remainder of the game.
That's crazy. That's very different. It's the same but different. Hard to explain, but max
Before I even start, I actually want to give love. That hoodie is fire.
That's what everybody's been saying.
I love your talk, but that hoodie is fire. I need to steal that, okay? Yeah, to answer your question, power forward. That's it for me. You guys know when I was a player, I love to protect the rim, clean up the glass. I mean, when we think of power forwards or even centers, I don't know if you guys saw the clip
We did.
of what happened between me and Victor Wembanyama. You guys, we played. I beat him the first time, but then he kicked my butt the second time. So we need to have a rematch. But again, I think it's people like that that are beasts on the boards, that are relentless, but also have the skills to really get you a win.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, that's cute. I know. I love that.
Listen, that's awesome. But there's so much to be excited about. The My Player Builder this year is epic, and I can't wait to see what everyone cooks up. For veteran build makers, the deep customization options you're all used to are still in NBA 2K27. The team continues to refine the underlying attribute systems in pursuit of the most balanced and creative My Player Builder to date. Also, don't sleep on everything going on with badges this year. New badge tokens and loadouts, badge synergy, and even 19 new badges. Big updates this year.
All right, well, thank you,
I didn't even
Sinead,
see
but
about
before
the
you go,
synergy thing, man. They took out max +1s and 2s and put synergy
maybe
instead.
you wish you could build your My Player on the go?
Oh, I'd absolutely love that. Can't say I've ever thought
the
about
app
it,
is
but
gonna have
now
the My Player?
you really
I'm
piqued my imagination. You've intrigued
Okay,
me.
okay.
too.
Well, then you might want to pay attention to this next section. I guess I'll be cooking up.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is all great news, but 2K fam, I'm gonna need you to buckle up, because what if I told you that you no longer have to wait until early access to start making your NBA 2K27 My Player builds on August 21st? We will be releasing an all-new companion app for NBA 2K27 players called NBA 2K HQ. It will be your headquarters for all things NBA 2K, with many exciting features, starting with being able to make and share your My Player builds with the homies from the convenience of your phone. So, Chris, tell the people what they want to know.
All right, let's get into this. Like Alexis said, now you can take that My Player Builder console experience and bring it everywhere with the all-new NBA 2K HQ app. You're going to be able to access the My Player Builder, make edits, and configure your perfect build.
This is wild. It's like a lot of stuff I've said over the years, in the last 7 years. It's been listened to. They noted it and actually put it into
Not
the
to
game.
mention, you can now share your build with others via QR code. I'm going to make you a few.
That is ridiculous, bro. I'm about to cry from happiness. They put this in the game. I've asked for this. It's like, yo, let me make.
You
some
can
builds
also
while I'm on the
message
go.
your team members and friends.
That's
Track
wild.
progress on your crew's weekly goals.
Wow.
And the best part is, you can earn even more rewards every day you log in to 2K HQ.
That is ridiculous.
Plus, we've improved the face scanning technology all within the app. It's the perfect companion app for hoopers everywhere, and I am personally extremely psyched about it,
so
Alexis.
cute.
I'm definitely
I
going to
can't
have
lie.
a few builds ready by August 28th to cross all of you up.
Remember, you all, the app is dropping on August 21st, just 3 days from now. So mark your calendars, download the app, and get into the world of 2K sooner than
You're
later.
doing a good
Now,
job with this.
I'm feeling very
presentation
good
so far.
today. I'm excited. So what if
I'm
I
bugging out
told you
about
that I have
some of this.
another surprise for you, Chris?
I'll stay
I'm
calm.
ready for it.
And what if I told you you're not going to have to wait until August 28th to test out your build?
Okay, I'm
Early
intrigued.
access is
What?
now going to officially start on August 26th. So if you pre-order the Superstar or the Ultra editions, you can start playing NBA 2K27 just 8 days from now. I know you
On the
guys are all
26th.
excited. You can start crafting your build on the 21st with the app and then start
That is
putting it to the test
ridiculous.
on the 26th. Let's go. Yes. Now, if you're a member of the NBA 2K community, you know these guys well. They don't need any introduction, but I'm going to toss it up to the booth where Evan and Stacks are coming to you live. What's up, guys?
Shout out to Evan. He's been such a good professional for a community manager. I don't know how he feels about me because he had to listen to me ranting for like 4 years in a row. Or 3 years, probably. Poor guy. He's probably got like 100 hours
Our
of just
community
listening
show
to me.
has made it to the big leagues. I'm your host, Evan, and I'm pleased to introduce our special guest, my man Stacks. How you doing?
Yo, what's good, man? I'm happy to talk about some NBA 2K27 today. We heard a lot of fire news, so let's get into it.
I'm ready as well. All right, the crew on the floor just broke down what's new in gameplay, the city, and the My Player Builder. Now, let's talk about my team and my NBA. Stacks, my team is all about building your dream team of NBA and WNBA superstars from any era. Who makes your all-time starting five?
That's a good question. First and foremost, I think I would go greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Probably the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. I gotta go KD. Give me KD. Tim Duncan, and I'm gonna go with Shaq. Shaq got my center.
Can't go wrong with those choices. Before we get into it, heads up that we're doing Q&A with our dev team about all of today's 2K27 news in our official Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. So if you have questions, submit them there, and we're going to answer some later this week. But we're here to talk about my team. This year, we wanted to make sure that every card you pull feels like a win. So for the first time ever, you can exchange any of your player cards, even cards earned from season-level rewards, for powerful cards. Even when you complete a collection for a collection reward, those cards can still be used in the exchange. There will be a new Premier Exchange that features one of the most powerful cards in my team each season, and these exchanges require cards of a certain gem tier. That means any card that meets the gem tier requirement qualifies, regardless of how you got it or who the player is. So this is going to make sure that every card helps you improve your lineup.
So I feel like this is really huge news, really big news for the My Team community, everybody watching right now. It makes sure that every card matters, and I think that's really good.
Definitely. Something else the My Team community has been vocal about is wanting classic game modes back. Now everybody has their personal favorite, and we can confirm that in 2K27, there will be rotating multiplayer modes throughout the year that includes Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online making their return. Stacks, which of these two modes are you gonna play first?
I don't play my team as much, so
That's a tough question. I think I'm gonna go with Triple Threat Online.
It'll be
personally.
interesting.
I'm already thinking about lineups that I'm gonna run out there with. So yeah, I'm
still
going
could
Triple Threat Online.
appreciate the mode.
Well, you won't have to wait long,
offline
Stacks,
without
because
spending.
starting in Season 1, Triple Threat Online will be available
you're
all
missing
season,
out, you know what I mean?
including the opportunity to earn a mode completion reward card. And Clutch Time Online will make an appearance in Season 1 as well. There are also some big updates around player XP progression and so much more in My Team, but you will have to tune in to the My Team Courtside Report that will be dropping.
Give me that My
right after
NBA because
this
I'm gonna
stream.
play that this year.
I'm not gonna lie, Evan, we cooking right now. A lot of fire news. My team getting some big updates. What else do we got?
I got even more for you. Next, let's break down my NBA. This year, the dev team's first goal was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know our MyNBA community really cares about. There are so many features here, like improved free agency negotiations. We've got a new morale system that tracks friendships and rivalries across the league where you can form big threes. You can now do 4-team trades and even throw in cash considerations. We have contract buyouts in the buyout market. We got 10-day contracts, new historical courts for eras, NBA Cup improvements, the new All-Star Game format, and a lot more based on your community feedback that you can all read in the NBA Courtside Report.
Now, Evan, I heard you mention 10-day contracts. Can I now sign myself to a 10-day contract so I can win a championship?
Stacks, anything is possible in my NBA. Now, after accomplishing that goal, the dev team wanted to add one more feature that might be one of my favorites, and that's My NBA Legacy. This is a player-locked save that allows you to pick any player in the modern era, and you can earn experience to level up your badges and upgrade your attributes as this player. You can continue the career of a superstar, or pick a lesser-known player and create a legend out of
that
them.
could be fire.
It's almost like playing through the career of any player of your choice.
Can you go online with that?
NBA
That's gonna be fire.
Stacks, if you could
I'm
pick
doing a
one player in
MyNBA
today's
league.
NBA to play in for My NBA Legacy,
More just like a
who would it be?
tournament, but
I think this might be the easiest question you asked me all day. I'm gonna go with Jalen Brunson. All right, I'm trying to win back-to-back championships, Finals MVPs, all of that. We need that.
You know, I'm picking LeBron. We'll see who has the better My NBA Legacy. There is just too much to talk about for my team and My NBA here, so all the news can be found in the Courtside Reports going live after the show. And also, you might see me and Stacks stick around as your post-show entertainment for some more details as well, because we got all the news for you.
hey,
Now,
shout out to
one more thing before we
yo,
pass
what's
it
good,
back to
y'all?
Alexis
Y'all be
and
coming
Chris.
out.
We know
Kinda
there's
look
something
for
the
the-
community wants to hear about,
Take it
and
easy
that's
over
how
there.
we are protecting the online experience. Fair play and competition are a big focus of 2K27. Today, we can share that we are working on improved detections for automated cheating devices and scripts. Those improvements will go live after launch. And once they do, enforcement will be retroactive to day 1 of 2K27. Protecting fair play is an ongoing effort, and we'll keep improving how we combat cheating, and we'll have more to share with you all after the launch of 2K27. That's it for us in the booth. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my special guest as always, Stacks. We're going to toss it back to Alexis and Chris with even more news
That's
about
all I care about, really. The game's fun. For me, 2K26 was a blast. I just did not like cheaters. One of the worst parts of the year, just playing a game, do a shoot half court shot every shot.
Thank you, Evan. Now this man standing to my left needs no introduction to the Hooper community. He's a 2-time NBA All-Star from the Indiana Pacers. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here.
Appreciate it, guys. My mic on? Is my mic on?
Yeah,
appreciate it, guys.
Everybody hears you. How's your summer been?
Great. Just got married, so it's been a good summer. Excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, here we ask the hard-hitting questions, and we're going to just get it right started. So if you could play in any other era, what era would you play?
I gotta go to the Jordan era.
Probably 2010s, just because that's me as a big basketball fan, big gamer. That Heatles LeBron era. That's very much so what I grew up with.
Well, I can tell you like your basketball history, so that probably means I think you're going to have very much fun with this next brand new feature coming to my career this year.
For real? What y'all got? Let me see.
Well, I think we should take a look.
Okay, let's see.
What up?
What are you playing?
I'm going back to the Jordan era. Let me get some.
It's my career era.
Let me get some Jordan. Let me get some.
Do I like it? It's fire.
Let me see Kobe
Build your guy
era.
like regular my career, but you can play
I
in all
never
these
got to
different
watch a
eras.
lot of Larry Bird
Curry era,
and Magic.
LeBron,
Fortunately.
Kobe, Jordan,
I like that.
and Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Ooh. I'd be so
Forget being the best of your era.
This is a good idea.
Play to be
This is
the
not my
best
idea.
of all
I've given
time.
a lot of ideas.
The debates about who
I
is the
did
greatest
say this
player
about my
and
NBA,
the
but I
best
bring it to
dynasty
my
in
career the
NBA
opposite
history
way.
will never end.
I think, right? Or is this going to be in my
Settle
NBA?
them yourself. In my career era.
Oh, man. Either way, it's fire.
Step onto the court and create history.
Against the greats.
Outshine Magic and Bird. Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers' three-peat. Turn Miami's Big 3 into the Big 4. And rob D. Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27.
Oh, man, we eating.
Ball over everything.
Is coming to my career this year. What do you think about that?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's exciting. You know, playing many different eras. The game's officiated different. Teams are different. You get to see how guys progress, and you know how they're going to progress. So all that's really exciting.
And all those what-if questions can only be answered this year in NBA 2K.
Yeah, for me, that's huge. I love the idea that you can ball out with anybody. So that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you're definitely basically a time traveler, but we think you would kill it in any era, and we can't wait to see what this year brings for you both on the court and in NBA 2K27. So we want to thank you so much for rocking with us today.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Thank you.
All right. Eras isn't all that's cooking in my career this year either. This is the most ambitious story we've ever told, spanning 11 chapters and is more than twice the length of last year's. The story follows MP's career from high school through the G League and into the NBA. We also run into some new characters in MP's story you just might know.
I'm gonna try something, okay? He had this crazy look in his eyes.
Yeah, but he was trash. I'm glad he was there.
Oh, man.
Why?
Because that could happen anytime. Dirty or not, still basketball. Can't really be worried about playing like that.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever makes you feel better, okay? Have you talked to Dion? Is he gonna see you this week? He's here, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. I want to work with him on a few things before the tournament.
Yeah, man. We gotta win this tournament, man. The water bill is gonna be astronomical. You've been taking so many showers.
I'm way more concerned about impressing the scouts than showering right now. I'm not gonna lie.
The G League guys?
Featuring none other than Vince Staples as MP's cousin. He helps you navigate the challenges throughout your entire journey. But that's not all. There are so many routes into the NBA today, and the same goes for our game. While this isn't the first time you've seen the G in MP storyline, it surely will be one for the books. Take a look.
What up, Dion, my boy?
Hey, what's up? I'm ready to get you to work. Come on. All right, now, ruck is one thing, but that street ball, it don't translate to the G. If you want to get drafted next season, you got to establish yourself immediately.
See, that's why I like you, Dion. You always one step ahead of the competition. That's what I need.
Yeah, I know I ain't got to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The G League ain't no joke. Everybody there is fighting with every cell in their body to get to the NBA.
But there is even bigger news for my career this year. For the first time ever, you can now team up with a friend and cement your legacy together with an all-new co-op experience.
Ain't no way, dude.
Okay, but listen, now it's time to make history. I mean, winning a championship as rookies could be massive for your brand. You could be the new Magic and Bird, all right? And on the same team. I mean, nobody has seen that before.
Oh, hell no.
I like that. Okay, but which one of us is Larry?
Co-op life has been
Obviously,
killed.
I'm Magic and you're
And then they bring a co-op
Okay,
mode
that's cool.
into the
I like that.
game, bro.
Oh, you're cool with being
This
one of
is
the greatest players
wild,
of all
dude.
time. That's
I
mighty
don't
big
know
of you,
how many
Trace.
times I mentioned this.
What can I say?
Let us
I'm a
play out
generous
my
guy.
career together or against each other.
You can pick from 9 build templates to customize Trace's physicals inspired by superstars like Giannis, Steph, and KD, and then earn points to upgrade Trace and become the ultimate dynamic duo with him on the court. When your running mate isn't online, Trace plays with you like an AI, and your friend can hop in and out of co-op with you at any time. The best part is that both you and your partner earn full amounts of VC and Season XP as you progress through the My Career story. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say, Alexis.
I agree.
All in all, my career is packed this year. Eras, co-op running mate, fire and concrete in the modern era.
Hey,
2K27, my career is surely one of the best we've ever done, and I can't wait for all
I'm
of
stunned
you to experience it.
so much of the
That
stuff.
is going to do it for us today. What a great event. And we want to thank you for watching. We've covered everything from gameplay to all the new features like a co-ed city, updated My Player Builder, My NBA, My Team, new NBA2k HQ, and our most ambitious My Career story ever. And this is just the beginning. Immediately after this show, go check out the complete courtside reports for every mode on the website, NBA2k.com, for a deeper dive into everything that you saw today. All the details, all the nuance, all ball dropping live on our 2K channels. Pre-order NBA 2K right now and get early access on August 26th. And also, don't forget about NBA 2K HQ. That releases on Apple and Android on August 21st. So you have 5 days to get your My Player build ready. Now, for those who just can't get enough of the news, stick around, because after the stream, we have the NBA 2K channel. They'll be streaming live NBA 2K27 Play Now action, along with a full breakdown of gameplay and every single mode that we talked about again today. So thank you guys so much, and until then, we cannot wait for you all to enjoy NBA 2K27 all over everything.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in NBA 2K27, and I'll see you on the virtual courts.
I'm gonna say it now. Hopefully, Chris doesn't watch. I wanted to do another crew because I don't want to leave my crew behind.
Right now. You're at the start
Chris
of something
me
new.
to join his crew.
You want to be MVP?
And I didn't say yes yet.
Me?
But I've been wanting to join his crew.
You want to be MVP, right?
But I also wanted to be with my friends or my family.
I want to be the MVP.
So
Louder.
I want to be the MVP. Woo!
That's crazy. I'm honestly stunned right now. I'm stunned with the amount of good new things that I've asked for a long time ago make it into the game. The only thing we need to know now is the gameplay. Is it balanced? They saying defense is going to be stronger. Sounded good when Mike Wayne was talking about it, but I need to see it with my own eyes. Need to see it tonight. Man, I'm still in shock. Are y'all ending the stream? What we doing? Oh no, they're gonna show more. Whew. All right, so it's a lot to digest, y'all. Y'all gotta give me a moment here. I'm going to YouTube. I gotta get these videos. So the video for each of the there it is. The course size stuff is supposed to go up right now. All right, so here it is. Yeah, we got all of the new trailers. Got the city, which is important. Gotta be careful. I want my but yeah, it should be back in a second. We're waiting. Man, I am stunned. It's like 4 features.
Welcome back, everybody.
A lot of money.
Stacks and I are here to be your
for me.
post-show entertainment. How are you feeling so far, Stacks?
All right, guys, we're gonna end it there for a second.
I'm feeling real good.
These guys are gonna talk a lot, but it's my reaction. The stream isn't over. This is just my recording. Thank you so much for watching. Got deep dive breakdowns on the channel. Recording that, making sure I have it. Let's keep listening.
What Stacks and I are here to provide. We are going to go through gameplay and then each of the game modes. So if you missed the preseason breakdown, you get to see it all here for the first time. If you've been here with us since the very beginning, you'll get to see even more details so that you know everything you can expect this year. We are also going to have some creators and special guests joining us to play a few quick play matches live on stream to give you an extended look at real 5v5 gameplay in 2K27. And I promise I am not going to be yapping too much today, but first, many of you are here for Twitch drops as well, so let's talk about that. Because we do have special Twitch drops active today. If you tune in for a total of 45 minutes, which many of you have already done that, you will get a locker code for NBA 2K26 that contains a My Team NBA GOAT option pack, a diamond animation breaker in My Team, a smiley basketball head for your My Player, 60 skill boosts, and double XP coins in both My Career and My Team. If you keep watching for another 45 minutes, you will earn your first locker code for NBA 2K27, and this will give you not just the skill boosts and a double XP coin, but also a 92 overall free agent pack in My Team, and a 2K Day hoodie that will be eligible for one of the first double rep events in 2K27 on 2K Day. So on 2K Day, when you wear this red hoodie, you will get double rep to start the year. So we're trying to help you end the year right in 2K26 and then start the year with a boost in 2K27 when it comes out next week. But Stacks, I have said enough. Y'all, Stacks has a list of everything new in 2K27, and he is going to pick what we should talk about, starting with the gameplay news. So Stacks, what do you got for the chat?
All right, so look, Mike mentioned there's a feature called Step Through Up and Unders. How does it work, Evan? Give us a little bit more details on that.
This is gonna be
Mike talked about this one. This is a fun new mechanic that our dev team has added in the game for a really popular move in the league today, one that's pretty hard to stop. So you can be just like SGA or just like Luka. I was watching Luka do it all this past season. And after you do a pump fake, you push the pro stick in one of 5 directions, and you will get a step through layup or jump shot in that direction. And these have been captured by pro play. So we've got players like Donovan Mitchell who've been captured through the pro play technology, just like how they do this move in real life. And I will say that we had some 2K27 playtests earlier in the summer, and this was a move that some people noticed right away and said was really fun to use. We've also got over 100 creators at Community Day today, and I cannot wait to hear their thoughts on this one, Stacks.
Yeah, man, step through up and unders. I'm looking forward to using that move myself, man. It looked good. It looked good, I gotta say. Anyway, the chat went crazy when expanded dribbling categories were mentioned earlier. What other details do we have about that?
Yeah, this is a good one. Something that many dribble heads have been requesting for a while is for dribbling packages to be broken up into individual movement categories.
This is gonna be the
for
best
example,
dribble
this
year
year,
in
if you're looking
history
at the
of
escape
2K.
moves, they've been broken down into different categories for hesitation, crossover, between the legs, and behind the back escapes. In total, there are almost 30 of these categories, and you can check out the full list in the Gameplay Courtside Report on the NBA 2K website. We really think this allows you to personalize every aspect of your animation package and really have a dribble style that's more unique to you, because there's way more options and combinations possible to separate yourself from everybody else out there by picking the dribble animations exactly how you want them.
That actually sound fire. And again, like you said, the community has been asking for that for a long time. And now I feel like, once we get out there, start playing, we're going to be seeing a lot, like you said, a lot of more unique moves from people. We're not going to see a bunch of the same moves. So I'm actually excited about that. But, that's all great and all, but there's people out there like, let's say like Boom, who aren't really dribble heads. She can't really put the ball on the floor like me. Say she's more of a slasher type. That's just Boom though. We still love her. I'm trying to figure out what other than the dunk meter, which we covered already on the roadmap stream, what other changes are coming to slashing, all right, in NBA 2K27.
Well, first of all, Boom cut astray there for no reason. She's not even here to defend herself. But yes, speaking of slashers, we do have advanced layups to talk about, Stacks, because let's just say Jalen Brunson is probably your favorite player right now, right?
Come on, man.
He also happens to be one of the best finishers in the NBA. So when you think about all the moves he has in his bag, he doesn't just do one type of layup. So this year in 2K27, the dev team has split the gathers and finishes of layups. So that means the hop step, the Euro step, the spin, that can be split now from the finishes and combined based on what's actually happening on the court. So it's a nice new addition for all the slashers out there, one of many this year.
Oh, we killing this year, dog.
So you
99
said dynamic layup engine. This sounds, Evan. This sounds crazy to me. I'm trying to picture it in my mind. Jalen Brunson coming through, Euro floater. Like talk to us, Evan. Come on. Let us know what's going on, man.
Yeah, we got one more thing for the slashes we can talk about right now. This is a new piece of tech that the dev team has added this year. It is an engine for layups that adjusts the layup so that even if you're doing the same layup again and again, it doesn't look the same every time. And this isn't just a visual thing, it can also have a gameplay impact as well. So if you're going up against a defender in the paint, this engine can actually help you maneuver the ball away from getting blocked if you have high finishing ratings. So this is something that you have to actually play the game to feel, and we've heard from a lot of players already that layups feel really good this year. So I'm excited for the slashers to try them out.
It's gonna be fire.
I'm actually liking what I'm hearing right now.
We going full 99 layups?
Man.
Start the year, this is gonna be a crazy year.
Are there any other mechanics on offense that we should be keeping our eye on? You know, a lot of people like to score the ball.
Damn, I was gonna start the year with a center for the first time in a while.
Be watching out.
That's usually the smartest move.
I do want to talk about rhythm shooting for a second.
Rhythm shooting.
I have made it no secret that I personally use rhythm shooting in 2K26. I've also seen a lot of feedback from others in the community about rhythm shooting though. So yes, rhythm shooting is back, but there's a couple changes to it that we should talk about. And remember, if this is your first time hearing about rhythm shooting, there's two components to it. It's not just your timing, but also your tempo. So the first thing we've done is we've made it easier to visualize the tempo of rhythm shooting. So there is a new tick on the shot meter that reflects your right stick movement, and your goal is to match that tick on the shot meter. And that helps you understand whether you're shooting your tempo is too slow or too fast. And the closer your tempo is to being perfect, the easier it is going to be to time your shot. So that leads to the second thing about rhythm shooting that you should know, Stacks. Based on community feedback, hitting a shot with rhythm shooting does now require greening the timing. So the timing is going to be easier or harder depending on how good your tempo is. But to make the shot, you do have to hit the green window. So we think that will be good news for many of you in the chat. The last thing to know is that you can now rhythm shoot free throws, just like your jump shots. That was a muscle memory thing that a lot of people have given feedback on, that when you go to the free throw line, you have to use the button again. So being able to rhythm shoot your free throws, nice upgrade for all the rhythm shooters out there. But Stacks, that's what's changed with rhythm shooting this year.
That sounds good. I hope that I could kind of remaster it, because I was a rhythm shooter guy as well. So I'm hoping I can remaster it this year. I'm going back to the rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna get it right. Anyway, it sounds like we got a whole bunch of amazing things improved on offense. But what about defense? What about for my lockdowns that's coming into NBA 2K27? What do we got for them, Evan?
Okay, let's move on to defense. So as you heard earlier in the show, the dev team really wanted to focus on a balanced gameplay experience this year. So it's not just offense, defense got a lot of love too. And we should start with hands-up defense, because Mike talked about this earlier, but the shot contests have been improved both under the hood, but also in the controls that you have available to you as a defender. So this year for shot contests and hands-up shot contests, there's two types. If you hold the pro stick down, you will get a conservative hands-up defense mechanic that kind of keeps you planted on the ground. So you'll wall up in the paint, for example, but you're rarely going to get called for a foul because you're playing defense more conservatively. If you hold the right stick up, you're going to get an aggressive hands-up contest where you will automatically contest any shot attempt against you. So in the paint, you're still going to maintain verticality, and on the perimeter, you're still going to just get a slight jump against the jump shots, but you are going to play more aggressively than if you had the right stick held down. And on top of that, you still got the block button. So when you want to go all out and try to swat a shot, leap at the shooter, you still got the block button to do that if you choose to do that. But with this system, there is one more thing we want to mention that you may have seen in some of the gameplay footage. We also have this new defensive impact indicator that is beneath the shooter's feet to help you understand the shot contest feedback. And this indicator is going to light up either white, yellow, or red, with white being a weak or late contest and red being a high impact contest on your shot. And that's going to tell you which direction the contest came from and how impactful it was to your shot. So that as you're shooting and as the defender's playing up against you, you can understand the logic between how your shot contest there was determined. So we know this is a very, very big topic that many of you are interested. I think it's enough detail for the people, isn't it, Stacks?
You know, I actually like that. I feel like it kind of creates some form of a skill gap. Even with playing hands-up defense, you got to decide which one you want to do, which one is more appropriate for which situation. So I really like that. Hopefully the lockdowns out there, the people ready to play some defense is liking that as well. But what other defensive mechanics got an upgrade? We need to know a little bit more about defense, Evan.
Yeah, the one other one you heard about is the defensive cutoffs, because there's two types. So just to quickly recap, when you're on defense, if you flick the pro stick to the left or the right, you're going to do like a quick one-step cutoff. But if you hold down turbo while doing that, you're going to cover more ground, like you're going to lunge in either the left or the right direction. So think of this as like a mirror match between you on defense going up against dribblers, because they've got explosive dribble moves and combos. You as the defender, you now have to match them step for step. And with this, ankle breakers are also now more logic driven as well. So if the defender's momentum is going the wrong way against you, and you're a shifty ball handler, you got them going the wrong way, their momentum's going the opposite way of you, there's a higher chance that their ankle's going to get broken, depending on their defensive ratings, of course. That'll determine whether they're able to recover from getting their ankles broken, and if they're going to fall on the ground. But the goal was to make this a kind of one-on-one on the court, so the dribblers and the defenders have to react to one another. Stacks is probably going to be putting me on the ground a lot, so unfortunately I will have to improve my defensive skills, but I'll get there one day.
No, what, Evan? I like that you said that, man. You're an honest man. You're
I'm
an
being
honest man
honest.
with me.
I'm being honest.
Alrighty. So anyway, so we got takeover. Let's talk about takeovers a little bit. This is something me myself I was interested in, Evan. You gotta tell us more about the new takeover system.
Takeover got a big change. So when you play, you're gonna see in your HUD up top that there are now 5 icons up there. There's one for shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding, the 5 disciplines that you all know of. And every single one of those icons is actually a takeover meter, and each one can have a different takeover ability equipped. On top of that, each of them is tracked separately. So they start at neutral at the beginning of the game, and they're going to go up and down depending on your performance. So they can fluctuate down all the way to frozen level, all the way up to takeover level. So if you are shooting lights out, your shooting meter goes up and up and up. Your attributes get boosted, and eventually when your shooting takeover hits that takeover spot, your takeover ability is going to fire off as well. But if you're getting blocked at the rim, your finishing meter is going to go down, right? It's going to keep going down until it's frozen. And Stacks, a really cool thing about this is that by having these 5 separate takeover meters, you could be hot in multiple areas at once. And you could, hypothetically, if you're really good, you could even have multiple takeover abilities active at the same time. So,
ridiculous.
there are 24 different takeover abilities in 2K27. We do have the full list up in the courtside report. But Stacks, you think you're going to have multiple takeovers active?
Ooh, I got to do some research. I believe I can do it, but I got to do a little bit of research. I ain't going to lie. That sounds crazy. I'm not going to lie. That has so far been my favorite thing. That sounds crazy right there. I'm looking forward to that.
It's mine as well. But Stacks, there's even more we couldn't get through here. There's advanced controls, there's AI improvements. So after the stream, go to the NBA2k website and our YouTube channel. All of the 2K27 news is coming out today for our game reveal day. And for gameplay, we also have our Q&A with the dev team live on our official Discord at discord.gg/NBA2k. And we know you all love hearing from the man himself. So you can go into Discord, submit your questions, and Mike Wang is going to be answering questions over the next few days about what you're curious about for gameplay in 2K27. Because even if you read the full courtside report, you watch the full courtside report video, we know there's even more that you all in the community want to know about gameplay and the gameplay mechanics this year. So we're going to be doing Q&A through Discord over the next couple days as well. Stacks, I think we should talk about My Career next. Let's take a look at the My Career trailer, and we'll be right back.
Let's do it, baby.
What's up, MP?
What up? What up?
What are you playing? This the new 2K?
You know it. It's My Career eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular My Career, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan,
I like that.
And Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Forget being the best of your era. Play to be the best of all time.
NBA, but it came over to my career.
The debates about who's the greatest player and the best dynasty in NBA history
Basically did that, but it
will
went over
never
my career,
end.
which is crazy.
Settle them yourself.
Dig it.
In my career era.
I didn't like having to recreate
Step
my
onto the
character
court
not
and
actually
create
have him in the
history.
game. Now you
Outshine
can do it
Magic
with
and
your
Bird.
actual player and enjoy the game.
Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers three-peat.
When am I gonna
Turn
get paid for all
Miami's
of my
Big Three
ideas?
into the Big Four. And rob D-Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
All right, Evan, man. Trailer looked good. You noticed my favorite mode in the game right here. What details can you share with us right now? I need to know more.
Yeah, I'm really excited about My Career this year, Stacks. My Career is the first mode that I played when I started playing 2K, and I know that you also make a lot of content for that mode, Stacks. And this is one of the biggest years for My Career that I can remember. So, for the first time, you can now insert your My Player back in time in one of 5 eras, either the Magic versus Bird era, the Jordan era, the Kobe era, the LeBron era, or the Steph era. And if you have played My NBA, you're familiar with these eras and how each one has not just the rosters of the time period, but also the rules, the play styles, the presentation, and the look and feel of going back in time in a time capsule. So even your locker room looks different in My Career. If you go all the way back to Stacks' age, there are wood lockers, there are older CRT TVs, the ones that got a big box in the back, and in eras that are closer to today's world, the locker rooms are more modern. So down to that level of detail, you can experience the eras of My Career now as well.
No, Evan, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. All right, we're just gonna skip over what you just said right there. But anyway, how does the progression work in eras? Like who are you playing against? Like, I think you got some more information for us, Evan. Come on.
Yeah, so for this, think of this as inserting yourself in history. My NBA Eras is still available if you want to rewrite history in a sandbox mode. But in My Career, it's like a portal in time that drops you into history. And players like Kobe, MJ, LeBron, they're going to be on the teams that they're supposed to be on. So, you know, for me, I'm going straight back to that LeBron era. I'm going back to 2010. I'm joining the Heat, and we're going to make a Big Four together and win lots of championships. But the progression in My Career eras is based on eras moments. So you have to break historic scoring titles, win streak records, and recreate those historical achievements. And if you do, you will unlock 40 levels of rewards with exclusive cosmetics and learn a lot of history as you go as well. Because that's something that I've always loved about NBA 2K, that it doesn't matter when you begin playing. It's almost like an encyclopedia for the history of the NBA. So you'll learn old teams, old players, even if you weren't around to watch them back then. So I personally can't wait to play this all myself and also watch all the types of content that the creators are able to come up with, like you, Stacks.
All right. Let's get out of my era for a while. You know what I'm saying? The throwback era, as you called it. Let's talk a little bit about the modern era. What is the story looking like this year? I need to know this information too. We all need to know.
Yep, we do have a new story. This year's is called Fire and Concrete. And I don't want to spoil the details too much, but to give you the premise, you are a top high school prospect and you get into a car accident, unfortunately. That sets you back, and then you have to make your comeback to get into the NBA. So your comeback actually begins in New York City. You're with your cousin Cam, and your cousin Cam is actually voiced and mocapped by the actor Vince Staples, which many of you may know. And you will go all the way through Rucker Park, all the way through different stops until you reach the league. And just as a little teaser, there's a lot of My Career characters as always, and even some familiar old faces that you'll see if you've been playing My Career stories in the past as well. I'm going to leave it at that and let everybody play this year's story themselves.
Let me tell you one face I hope we don't see. You said we got into a car accident. Hope we don't see Vic. You know what happened when he got into his car accident. Anyway, what about once you get to the NBA? What about the NBA? What do we got there, Evan?
You got real dark there, Stacks, but that is a good question. So let's talk about that. This year, your draft position is not fixed, so you can climb the draft board all the way to the top if you perform well enough in the My Career story. So you can even be the #1 overall pick this year and join my Washington Wizards if you want. We still do have the option for you to manually select your team. In case you just want to be playing with your favorite team or your favorite players, you can still pick where in the league you want to go. Once you are in the league, the main storyline does continue throughout your rookie season, and then after that, there are 8 new key game sets that each span across roughly half a season. So there's a lot to do in the modern era this year as well, Stacks.
Okay, man, I'm excited about having the draft back. That's one thing that I love having back, man, doing the draft. But anyway, so that we can now bring a friend to play in My Career. That sounds amazing. That's been something I was hoping we could do for a long time. How does that work now?
Yes, for years, I have seen Co-op My Career be at the top of so many community wish lists, and this is something that our dev team has been building. So this year in 2K27, you can invite a friend to drop into your My Career. And the way this works is, in the story, you're going to meet a running mate. His name is Trace, and you're going to meet him in the story before you get to the NBA. Once you do, you can customize his build. So there are 9 templates for Trace that you can pick from that determine Trace's physicals. You can pick from Giannis, Cade Cunningham, Steph Curry, Luka, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Nikola Jokic, or Kawhi. Those are the 9 options that set your physicals. And after that, or set Trace's physicals. And after that, you can earn points to upgrade Trace's attributes and badges, and even unlock running mate play calls as well.
So where's Jalen Brunson here? I mean, you know what, Evan? We ain't gonna make it about the champ. Everything I guess can be about the champ. So what, like, am I now splitting XP with him or something? Like what's going on? I need some more information.
No, okay. I can give you some more information on that. All right. You are not splitting XP or VC. Trace is totally flexible. If you got your My Career and I'm busy, you're inviting me to play as Trace, but I'm not around. Y'all know I don't always got my console with me. I don't always play on stream with Stacks. I say I don't always. I don't think I ever play on stream with Stacks. I don't always got my console with me, right? Stacks could still play solo, just like a normal My Career, earn progression that way. When I come online, Stacks can shoot me an invite. I'll pop into his My Career, and the best part is that me and Stacks, we will each earn our own separate full amounts of VC and season XP after each game. So Stacks, me and you, we are not splitting it half and half. We are each getting our own VC and season XP from that game.
Okay, all right. I'm saying that ain't bad. I like that.
I'm gonna have to get me a
That was really
co-op
good, man.
partner.
As you know, My Career is my favorite mode. And it sounds like I got a lot to do this year. And I'm already thinking of content ideas. So I'm locked in, man. I'm ready to get to it.
Excited to hear that. Look, eras, the modern era story as well. Co-op My Career, it is a big year for My Career. So if you do want to see even more footage, the Courtside Report is live on YouTube and the NBA2k website. Now, wait, before we move on, Stacks, I have one more question for you. Who's your running mate going to be? Am I getting an invite, or is this going to be like last year where you never invited me to join your crew?
Evan, you know what? You're going to get an invite. You're going to get the invite this year. Don't worry. I'm going to have you come through. I'm a carry, of course, but I'm going to have you come through. All right? We going to make sure we get you out there. We're going to get you on the court.
We might need to have some Co-op My Career action on one of our first streams this year. So stay tuned for that after the game comes out. But look, we've got even more with my team, my NBA, and the city still to come. We are going to be right back.
Naomi been ducking me all day.
Man, you know you want this
You've been
smoke.
ducking me
You
all day.
know you want
Look,
this smoke.
The finals rematch. Well, this is not really a rematch. This is, you already know what's about to happen to you.
Man,
You
stop
going with
it.
the Spurs. You sure this the team you want?
I am very much sure I want to go with the Spurs. Let's get it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Ready up. See, look, she ducking smoke. She don't
Man,
even want to
man,
ready
stop
up.
it.
Welcome
Hey,
everybody
She
to
don't
another
even want to
presentation
ready
of the
up,
NBA.
man.
come on.
One thing you know
Let's
about
go.
Look at this
basketball
belt.
All right,
is
guys.
they put
We're
on
probably
the
not
jump
gonna
ball
listen to
win.
them.
We might-
I want to just talk for a second now. This is a lot. This was a lot. I cover this stuff every year, and yeah, there's a lot. I'm gonna need a break. So they're showing gameplay, and I want to see the gameplay compared to last year. Kind of just feel it out here, defensively, offensively. You know, Stacks is not the best player. So just to see how he performs. He got my team next. So, see if he could handle doing some work. Shot a 3, he missed. The rhythm shooting, that was a button shot. When the game first comes out, you got to get used to it. It's a different feel, even though it's still the same sport. Not just pick it up and automatically shoot well unless you're elite. You know, so you can't expect these guys for their first time ever playing the game to be great, you know. But yeah, liking what I'm seeing. Looks like it's snappy. It's the best I could say so far. And they picking it up quick, so you know. The phony part is like people are gonna be like, it looks like the same game. It's like, dude, yes, every football game is on a football field. Every baseball game is on a baseball field. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're dribbling, like, but it feels different when you put it in your hand and you check a game out. You really know. Oh, that conceptual layups is crazy. That was good. That was good. Yeah, I'm trying to check something on Twitter. Mike Wayne just posted, here's a list of dribble move categories that you can customize. Moving breakdowns are cool. They're quick signature combos. Triple threats, you can change them up. Signature size ups. Ooh. Wait, so we okay, yeah, this is gonna be fire. It is gonna be fire. So good. I'm making sure that I get the reward. A couple more minutes before I go rewatch. I want to rewatch some of this stuff and really take it in. Because at the moment, it's all breaking news. Speaking of that, I'm about to put up a couple of these things. Let's put up the city for a thumbnail. All right, guys, so we're gonna skip this and we're gonna put on a video. So this is the current brand new official trailer. There it is. This is the city. There's casual courts. We already kind of heard about this. Theater's still in there. Gatorade looks the same. 35 is still in there. Any of it's still in there. It looks different though. New area, new park. Looks cool. New my team. Who up? Rec. Rec has 5 maps, basically 5 courts. The crew up is pretty dope. You can play against other crews, but you also can meet up with your crew in there. That's kind of fire. Honestly, I was gonna join Chris Manning's crew. I still might. I can't betray him. He's an awesome guy. I've been wanting to play with him, play in his crew and stuff last year, but I had my own. And yeah. Anyway, that's another story. I haven't talked about it much. Probably will. Let me look at this one trailer one more time, and then we're gonna switch to some other trailers about my career and all that. But yeah, you can see. Yeah, I think we caught everything. The Rutgers is crazy because I have not been there in a long time, man. I feel like I've been slacking. I used to go to New York every weekend almost. sometimes in the weekdays for like a half a day and come back home. And I don't do it like I used to. I don't do it like I used to. All right. All right, so we're gonna go and put another trailer in here. We're gonna do the my career. Oh, my builder. This is very crazy. It's very new. I've not seen what it does. Let's put the audio on.
And this is the new NBA 2K27 player builder courtside report. I can't wait to see what kind of hoopers y'all create. Bryant, tell them what's new, my guy.
Thanks, Victor. The My Player Builder in NBA 2K27 offers more personalization with new builder paths and added badges. A redesigned
we gotta rewind all this, by the way. I'm gonna be pausing it a lot.
Bryant, tell them what's new, my guy.
Thanks, Victor. The My Player Builder in NBA 2K27 offers more personalization with new builder paths and added badges. A redesigned takeover system, and for the first time, the ability to create.
All right, so typical build, height, weight, all that good stuff, body type. You can pick the body type in the builder. It's interesting. So this is already a lot. And yeah. Screenshotting that real quick, making sure I got it. So what I'm looking at here is the token system. This is a token system. Still like a regular badges. You got to earn the tokens, aka earn your badges. And they have a system where you can put more here and there, and there's a way to expand it. A little complicated, but it sounds pretty easy. It's like, don't waste them on a specific thing, and you can use them somewhere else, basically.
This is the most versatile.
And then this is kind of crazy that they have the actual body type too.
My Player Builder in NBA 2K history.
I'm going to pause here, and this is what I was talking about with the synergy, which is like newest mechanic. But it's basically max plus ones in a new form with more dynamicness to it. And I got to listen to this a little deeper to get his whole breakdown. Only heard it once, and I want to make sure I understand it before I make my video later. Yeah, this is pretty damn interesting. This one is like, why did they change it? Trust me, the max plus ones and twos I loved. I hated having to get them every season. The season pass is like, bruh, I don't want to have to miss out on not having these for a couple days or a week.
Giving players all of the tools to model their game after their favorite NBA and WNBA offers more personalization with new builder paths and My Player Builder in NBA system, and for the first time, the ability to create.
I have to pause this.
Female My Players. This is the most versatile.
Right here. This is kind of ridiculous. Another crazy thing, which is takeovers, you're going to be able to have more than one active if you're really good, which I could definitely, I know the community's going to cook with this.
My Player Builder in NBA 2K history, giving players
the female. No, the last time I made a female character in a basketball game was NBA Live. They had like, oh, just pick a girl. They didn't care. It was just like, do you? And it was the best build in the game because it was a defensive wing. It was like a Kawhi Leonard build, literally.
all of the tools to model their game after their favorite
That was my
NBA
favorite
and
build in
WNBA
NBA Live.
superstars. Here's what you need to know about the My Player Builder in 2K27. The addition of female My Player builds is a major milestone in NBA 2K history. We're giving every player the opportunity to create the build that truly represents them, on and off the court. Whether you're creating a male or female build,
Taking screenshots of this stuff.
every player will face elite competition and diverse matchups in the first ever co-ed city. Appearance has no effect on talent, as skill and attributes remain the defining characteristics of a true hooper. When creating a My Player, the height, weight, wingspan, and ratings will determine the performance of your build. With new builder paths available and a vast library of NBA and WNBA player animations to build off of, there are more ways than ever to bring your playstyle to life in 2K20.
Trying to see so I could understand some new stuff. Badge costs 10 tokens. Interesting. Man, this token thing, I might not like it. I'm so used to the old way. Gotta get used to this.
7. Squad up with male and female My Players in the city to play at the highest level at the Rec, the Theater, Street King, Parks, and more. In addition to create your own My Player, we're adding signature blueprints as a new builder path in NBA 2K27.
Taking screenshots, don't mind me.
This replaces Pro Toon and NBA templates. However, it maintains the versatility of Pro Toon templates and combines it with the authentic feel of your favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. Signature blueprints are pre-made templates using 3-player comparisons, blending their distinct attributes and animations to reflect each player's unique style. Want Jalen Brunson's precision passing, Caitlin Clark's effortless jump shot, and Paige Becker's ankle-breaking handles? Make it happen. Draw inspiration from the greatest players in the NBA and WNBA to merge their game-changing abilities with your My Player. They gave you the blueprint. Now it's time to model your game after your favorite past and present stars to create a truly original build. For veteran players to create your own path.
That's kind of fire. I never use this. I'm not gonna lie. You know, shout out to them putting it in the game for people who don't know how to make a build. You could just go in here and be like, I want to play like, you know, Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and you know.
My Player Builder features a badge-focused option for deeper customization. The most notable change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges to your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision.
Wait, hold on. Why is the screen not showing the badge token?
My Player Builder features a badge-focused option for deeper customization. The most notable change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges.
Here it is. So this, I don't know what they talking about here. This token thing is kind of weird, I'm gonna be honest.
To your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision you make when crafting your My Player. As you make decisions, you'll see in real time how your selection affects which badges you qualify for and how many tokens they'll cost. There are more than 50 badges in 2K27, including 19 new badges that contribute to a more balanced playing field. This year, we wanted to push players towards their strengths and experiment with new badges to create more unique builds.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. The guys are back. We're not going to listen to that.
Tailor your build to excel in one discipline or take a more balanced approach. Whatever you decide, focus on what complements your playstyle. Each build starts with 20 badge slots distributed across 6 disciplines.
All right, so you're going to get 20 badge slots. I'm trying to understand this.
Shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. Once you meet the attribute requirements for a badge, it is unlocked in your inventory and can be equipped to your loadout, but more on that later. All 20 slots are immediately available when you enter the city. You just need to earn badge tokens to fill them. Badge progression in 2K27 flows through 6 meters, 1 for each discipline. Progression is based on your in-game performances, rather than asking you to complete requirements like in previous years. As you play, positive in-game moments will naturally fill the relevant discipline meter. Heavy finishes at the rim will see their finishing progression rise. High-volume shooters will increase their shooting progression. You can also work on your badge progression by completing team practice drills and Gatorade workouts. Your tokens can be reassigned at any time if you change your mind, but tokens earned through in-game events are locked to their respective discipline. Bonus slots and tokens can be earned through progression and aren't locked to any particular discipline, giving you plenty of flexibility as you evolve your player. For some builds, you need to think strategically about the badges you choose, because not every badge can be equipped at the same time, so you'll have to find a combination that works best for you. We know the community enjoys Rebirth, so we're happy to share that it's back in 2K27 with 4 Rebirth tiers. Once your build reaches 90 overall, Rebirth continues to...
Alright, slow down. Something's going on with this video. I just downloaded it. I don't know if it's my internet or something that's acting crazy, or the actual video. Let me take a quick pause real quick and just look at my memory. My memory is at 70 plus.
Rebirth, so we're happy to share that it's back in 2K27 with 4 Rebirth tiers. Once your build reaches 90 overall, Rebirth continues to give your new builds a jumpstart, starting at the highest overall you previously reached. This year, every time you create a new build, it will immediately unlock a percentage of your new build's badge tokens, so you can equip more badges right away. The higher your Rebirth level, the more tokens are unlocked. At tier 4, all of your build's default badge tokens are unlocked immediately when you start your new build. Unleash your full potential with the all-new Synergy system, the next evolution of badges and boosts. Synergy gives you the ability to surpass your badge limitations and reach another level of greatness using boost. Synergy features 8 slots in total. 6 slots provide a +1 boost, and 2 slots provide a +2 boost. For example, you can equip a bronze badge and reach silver with a +1 boost, or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of legend. This is how legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have 2 parts, Fuse and Reaction. Fuse badges receive a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential. Placing a badge in the Fuse slot also frees up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. When Reaction badges are paired with Fuse badges, a boost is triggered automatically once you activated the Fuse badge a set number of times during the game. When triggered, the Reaction badge receives the same +1 or +2 boost for the remainder of the game. If you thought we were finished with badges, guess again. New in 2K27, badge loadouts allow you to customize and save different badge combinations, so you can make a game plan adjustment before tip-off. Each My Player starts with 1 loadout by default, with the opportunity to earn 3 more loadouts as you fire off your badges. Prior to tip, you can quickly swap your active loadout to counter your matchup size or playstyle without exiting the menu screen.
Bro, I gotta
Make
read
adjustments to the
out this
scouting
video
report and make an
because
impact with strategic badge combinations. Cap breakers are officially back, and this time with a preview to see attribute boosts within the builder. This means you won't have to fully create a build and enter the city repeatedly. This cap breaker preview is part of the builder glossary, which also contains detailed information about your
This is
badges,
something I complained
animations,
about so
and
hard.
takeover abilities. In the gameplay courtside report, we've discussed the revamped takeover system and its 5 disciplines. Each My Player in 2K27 starts with 5 default takeover slots loaded with basic attribute boosts. Access 19 unlockable takeover abilities by meeting the necessary attribute requirements. Takeover abilities are organized across 5 disciplines, so each slot on your build has dedicated options to choose from. Progression happens passively as you play your games and fill your takeover meter. There are 21 total rewards you can earn, including the ability to modify each discipline's takeover ability and 15 takeover perks. There are 3 takeover perk types: Accelerator, Longevity, and Overdrive, and you can have 1 equipped for each discipline. Accelerator makes your takeover meter fill faster.
All right, we shutting that down, man. Let's check out this My Team news from the devs over here. They're still streaming, but they're just giving out details right now. I'm gonna cut this off, man. Just because it's wilding, bro. Go and put this video up properly. There it is right there. Oh, I got it muted. Oops.
Just go away because I sold it on the auction house and don't have the card anymore. When I get that card back, I still have all the level XP that I had earned. And one more thing that we want to make sure people know, the best part of this player XP system is that Evos, Dynamic Duos, and Coach cards are still in My Team. And this is in addition to those boosts that you already get. So this is a really cool addition on top of that for player XP this year in 2K27.
All right, well, we got some key information. I'm still
I like that addition, actually. I was
absorbing
trying
it.
to imagine it in my head how it would work. So
The
appreciate the
only thing I need to
information on
learn
that.
is
Now,
the new badge
let's talk
system.
about another community favorite. Let's talk about All-Star Team Up, man, Evan. What do we got for All-Star Team Up?
Yeah, both All-Star Team Up and Triple Threat Park are back in 2K27. Triple Threat Park is now in the Skyline Park, but at night. It has a cool new showcase spot where when you pull packs at NBA and WNBA players, they will walk out onto a big stage in the park itself. You and everybody else will be able to see it. But speaking of All-Star Team Up, when you go into there, you're going to notice that you are now dropped inside NBA and WNBA arenas with full commentary, and your cards are going to be wearing their team uniforms for a more classic experience. So you're going to be wearing the actual uniforms of that card that you have, as every card's a little different. Based on community feedback, we have also added the ability to invite your friends to private All-Star Team Up matches in a new kiosk in that lobby. So you and 9 other players can each control your favorite My Team card, play a friendly match, or maybe a competitive match that you want to organize on your own, but you and 9 other players can now organize a private All-Star Team Up match in My Team as well.
Oh, that's
And
fire.
lastly, for those who are curious, we've also reduced the number of All-Star Team Up wins that you need to earn those squad win rewards. Used to be 5, now it only requires 3 wins. And on top of that, we've also added individual daily win streak rewards, very similar to what you've probably been used to in the past in Triple Threat Park streak rewards. So that means you can earn more rewards every day in All-Star Team Up as well.
Okay, I like the sound of that. But what about for the people that's similar to me that like a single player grind? What do we got for in My Team new coming this year for the single player?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's start with Standard Breakout. In Standard Breakout, there is a new progression system that grows your game board every time you warp this year.
And when you're doing a run with all modes, each board will give you new free spots to give you more rewards as you reach the edge of the board, which is the goal in Breakout, as most of you probably remember. There's also a quality of life upgrade here in regular Breakout that if you've previously unlocked the warp corners, and then you start a brand new run, those warps will already be revealed. So you can make your path to those warps directly, and then go up to the bigger boards with higher tier rewards right away.
Okay, so what about the Breakout Gauntlet, right? Like what do we got about that? I know a lot of people like that from last year's game. What do we got for this year?
Yeah, Gauntlet's something we added last year. Is really popular. For those of you who don't remember, last year you had this 100 game path where each card can only be used once. Right?
Videos,
Straight path to the end to get that reward. This year, Breakout Gauntlet is infinite.
learning more.
So as long as
They
you have
have
eligible
way more
cards
tips in
remaining
here.
to
I
play in
didn't
your
know.
collection, you can keep going. And the twist is that Gauntlet lineups now have some player cards that are pre-selected for each game to keep it more unique and fun. And as you go down the Gauntlet, there are going to be special shops that pop up, where you can, along your path, you can trade your remaining card uses for strong rewards. So it really gives you more choice. It's up to you. Do you want to keep your run going longer, or do you want to get the reward that you see in front of you? I think Breakout Gauntlets has a little exciting update this year that many of you will enjoy.
All right, and next up, let's talk a little bit more about card discovery.
Yeah, every dev team likes to add a lot of features to improve the overall user experience. Something that a lot of you care about, because you're in my team. Sometimes you're in the menus a lot. Sometimes you're just playing a lot, and there's so many things in my team that add up. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's a new scouting report section in your collections menu that is going to display the recent player cards you've went up against. So, Stacks, let's say there's a card you were impressed by.
Appreciate everybody that's
Played
come
somebody
out.
an all-star team up,
No,
maybe
I'm
in
extra
triple threat
quiet.
part,
It's just
and
they
you were
got
really
a lot
impressed.
of key information.
And you want to find out how you can get it.
It's a lot
You can
to
now come to this
absorb, and
menu,
I'm
you can
kinda
wish
just
list the
taking it
card,
one
and
step
it will
at a
also tell
time
you
right now.
exactly how to get the card, whether it is in the pack market right now, whether you can find it in the auction house, or
get it
maybe
right.
it's earnable as a reward. Maybe it was one of the season rewards that you didn't know about. So there are a lot of my team cards, obviously, and this is a way to
Let me
kind of
make sure
help
I'm
you
informed,
know
that
where
way
to
when I
find them,
do
especially if you
video,
run
I
up
can
against a good
be
card that you're like,
as good as
this
I
card
always
really
am,
beat
you know
me.
what I mean?
I want to find out how I can get this card myself. Now we've made that a lot easier for you, all within the game and the collections menu.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. I imagine that you came up with that feature, Evan, that happened to you so many times that now, you know, you use this beast in trying to figure out what people got cards. Now, I know we need to go, but before we go, for the My Team community, is there anything else we could share really quickly? Any other information that we can give out to get these guys hyped and ready for next year?
Yeah, there are so many improvements. My team is always one of the most packed courtside reports. I encourage everybody to go read it. Our dev team gives you all the details, and as I mentioned, they have so many features in there that are improving the everyday experience for my team as well. So definitely go check it out. It's on the NBA2k website. But I did write down a couple more of my favorite features here. The first one is that there are new gem tiers this year. You can expect every single overall rating from 90 overall to 99 overall to have a different gem tier and different gem tier design. So I can't spoil those right now, but stay tuned as those release throughout the year. For domination fans in single player, there are new sets for domination throughout the year. They've got varying lengths, so not every domination is 33 games. Some are, but not every single one. And for example, right at launch, you're going to see an 18-game domination that goes up against WNBA team. So that's an upgrade for domination fans. My team lineups are also expanding from 13 cards to 15 cards. So that means you can have 3 full lineups on your depth chart and also quickly substitute those lineups in as presets while you're playing. Festivals are also back. These have given you all top to bottom awesome rewards in 2K26. Those will be coming back in 2K27, and there is a big quality of life upgrade that you no longer have to upgrade and downgrade your festival event cards one tier at a time. You can convert them directly to whichever tier you want to convert your event cards to with a couple presses of a button without having to go one tier at a time up or down the tiers list. Last but not least, one that I think a lot of people will be very happy about. Triple Threat and Clutch Time single player have moved into new homes. They're no longer in that house of Clutch. So Triple Threat is out on a city street corner. You can actually even change the court floor here. It's pretty cool. And clutch time is on the rooftops. There's a beautiful court design here as well, but it's on the rooftops. It's got the 4-point line as the signature for clutch time, but it's on the rooftops, and triple threat is down on a city street corner. But there is plenty more things in the courtside report. Encourage you to go read it and watch it on the NBA 2K website or on YouTube. But for now, I think that's all I got for you, Stacks, for my team.
All right, man. It seemed like we got a lot of interesting things coming to my team, a lot of new things as well. I love that card discovery feature. I think that's something I might have to use, man. I've been playing a little bit of my team myself, and I've been seeing some crazy cards. So, man, yeah, I think we got a lot of great things coming from my team. And me personally, I'm really excited about, but I'm sure that my team community as well is really happy about too.
For sure. And remember, we are doing Q&A later this week on Discord. So go to discord.gg/NBA2k. Join our official Discord, of course. But you can now submit your questions, and we can't wait to answer them later this week. And also, just have a great year this year with the My Team community. Very excited and looking forward to it. But for now, Stacks, what mode should we talk about next? Because we still got a lot more to go.
Yes, sir. I think it's time we switch gears and talk about my NBA. Yes, sir. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's do it. Before Stacks pulls up his packet over there that's got all the info, I do want to repeat something that you heard earlier in the stream, that this year our dev team's first mission for my NBA was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know that this my NBA community cares deeply about. And then once they were able to accomplish that, they added one more really cool new feature that I'm sure Stacks is going to ask me about in just a bit. But Stacks, it's up to you. What do you want to talk about first?
All right, Evan, you already mentioned back to the basics, so let's hear exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah, back to the basics. That means that our dev team went through a lot of community feedback, so much, to identify very highly requested features like league admin tools and roster management features that really improve your day-to-day experience when you're in my NBA. So in case you missed it earlier, I mentioned a couple of these, but I got a couple new ones for you as well. But some of my favorite ones of this big list that you can find in the courtside report. We've added 14 trades. We've added contract buyouts and a dedicated buyout market. We've added the second apron of the modern CBA, as many of you noticed on our roadmap Easter eggs. The return of Eurostash contracts is now in 2K27 as well. They're back. We know they went away for a few years, but they're now back, and they also have under the hood improvements, so they're back and better, not just back and the same. There are also 75 additional historical courts in my NBA eras. There's 10-day contracts. There's the new All-Star Weekend format, cash considerations and trades, new rule changes, different cities for the NBA Cup. I'm trying to read through this as fast as I can. There's a big list here in the courtside report. There's a lot more that you can go look at. But look, we understand that it is really important for my NBA to have these types of changes that matter a lot to you all, and also make sure that we're reflecting the modern NBA as accurately as we can. So hopefully my NBA fans, my NBA content creators as well out there are excited about these new features coming to 2K27 my NBA.
Yes, sir. It sounds like we got a lot of great new features. I'm excited for them. I'm always somebody that play my NBA as well a lot. A lot of people don't know, but I'm on my NBA, man. So I'm getting my gaming in there. But we just came off of one of the craziest off seasons in a while, man. A lot of things were shaking up, man. The New York Knicks, they broke the league. That's what I like to say. What improvements to free agency will we see in NBA 2K27?
Look, free agency, an amazing but also a very crazy time of year, and we had to reflect that in 2K. So before free agency officially opens, my NBA has the moratorium period where you can sit down and talk to free agents to make your early pitches to them as the GM. So to land top tier free agents, you're gonna have to convince them by offering perks and promises during these negotiations. And that could be something like roster demands. If you're dealing with a superstar, they might ask that you promise to sign their friend on the team too. Or they might say, hey, if I'm gonna come join your team, you can't sign this other player that's my rival. There could also be performance bonuses that they ask for. There could be other incentives. So like in real life, players can get bonuses for making all NBA teams, winning awards like Rookie of the Year, things like that. Reaching the finals, there are incentives that you can offer to free agents. So that's another piece you could do. And then the last thing on free agency that we want to make sure you know is that during the moratorium period, there is now a new menu that shows the best available players at each position, just like we all track in real life as well. So you can see which positions might have an overflow of good players, which only have a few all-star options that are going to be very in high demand, and you can prioritize your negotiations with these free agents depending on what your team needs as well. So it's all really detailed stuff to make sure that we're reflecting the free agency experience in real life as best as we can in my NBA.
So Evan, I heard you speak a little bit about, in the negotiations, a player might not want you to sign their rival. That sounds crazy. How would these player relationships affect your franchise? Okay, we've seen the Knicks win a championship with the power of friendship. How would these other relationships affect your team?
Well, look, the morale system in my NBA did get a big refresh, so it now tracks a few things more clearly across the league's top players. The first one is friendships. If players have shared history, maybe they played together in college, maybe they played together internationally, maybe they just grew up in the same hometown. They now have a connection that can grow from there. Their friendship rating will be higher. There's also rivalries. So if you repeatedly knock a player out of the postseason, you beat them in the playoffs, they might start holding a grudge against you. And then they're going to play extra hard against you when you match up again with them, especially if you match up again with them in the playoffs. But personalities, that also plays a role, right? So if you got two alpha dogs, you got the personalities in my NBA. If you got two alpha dogs on your roster in the same locker room, they might clash and not be the best fit, and it'll take more time for you to build that team chemistry. And the coolest one, my favorite, is that when you have stars that have a high friendship rating and they join forces on the same team, they can form a dynamic duo or even a big three that unlocks team-wide boosts as long as that dynamic duo or that big three stay together on the same team. So this relationship system, it's a new layer to track and keep your locker room in balance in my NBA this year. As Dax mentioned, I bet his Knicks have a pretty good chemistry.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, man. I'm excited. I'm actually excited to look into that stuff and see what players' friendship levels are with one another. That sounds kind of fire. Anyway, I see there's something here about a rule change engine. So what other ways can we shape the league in NBA 2K27?
Yeah, let's actually talk about two more foundational features. The rule change engine. That means that you are no longer restricted to just 5 rule proposals per offseason. If you really want to reshape the league, you can now review and vote on an unlimited number of pending rule proposals. Each one is going to provide you historical context and also give you custom sliders for these rule changes. Because my NBA is meant to be your sandbox. It is your version of the league. So if you want to fully customize your league with different rules and change it like that, that is possible now, even beyond the limit of 5 in the past. The other one is draft class playlists. You can now create historic draft playlists that automatically populate your league across decades of a save file. And you can either loop it, meaning your draft class playlist will start from the beginning once it ends, or reshuffle it to randomly disperse all the players. You can also reverse it, like using a real classic draft class, but going in reverse order. So the best players are actually at the end of the draft class. But look, there is endless replayability in the core NBA experience, and we wanted to make that as easy as possible for the community.
Okay, man, that sounds crazy too. Evan, what rules do you plan on changing? Let me know.
I would add a 4-point line.
Automatically makes the playoffs. I thought you was gonna.
Is that an option? We need to ask our dev team. If that's an option, I'm adding that one. I'm adding that one, Stacks. That's happening in the very first season.
Let's move on. It's time to move on, Evan. Now let's talk about my NBA legacy. How does this change the way you play my NBA? What's my NBA legacy?
Stacks, the simplest way to explain my NBA legacy is it's a player-locked save that allows you to both run the front office, but also dominate on the court as a player of your choice. So, when you start a my NBA legacy save, you'll be in the modern era, and you can pick any player on the roster to be your legend that you're player locked to. You then have the option to play with them as is, as they currently are in today, or you can reset their attributes and badges to how they were when they were a rookie. And from there, the goal is to earn XP by completing statistical milestones, either through simulating or playing games. It is up to you. But that means if you have reverted to your rookie stats, your Legends rookie stats, it could be harder, but also that means you could also potentially earn more XP. So that's the premise of how my NBA legacy works, but I'm sure you got a lot of questions, Dax.
Whoa, yeah, because that sounds crazy. That sounds fire. I'm definitely interested in that. Like, I need to know more. How do I level up my legend? How do we go about doing that?
Yep, so in My NBA Legacy, the progression is based on your performance of hitting stat goals. You can win season awards, making deep playoff runs, and also chasing all-time records. But as we mentioned earlier, you can either play games, simulate them, or both. It's up to you. And as you continue to earn XP, you will increase your Legends tier to earn badge tiers and performance points. So badge tiers are as simple as it sounds. They upgrade your badges between bronze and legend. Performance points can be spent on training camps. Those give you a permanent increase to specific attributes. That could be like your outside shooting attributes, your playmaking, your perimeter defense. Those you get from training camps. And on top of that, there are also a ton of special bonus abilities that you can get with your points to improve your legend. So there's a full list in the Courtside Report, but I'll give you a couple examples. One of the bonus abilities is Limitless Stamina. And if you get that one, your maximum energy doesn't deplete over the course of the game, which allows you to play huge minutes.
He's not talking. Hey, you're getting all the news.
Another one that's cool is On-Court Coach. And it's just like the On-Court Coach that many of you who play My Career are familiar with. And that means when you tell your AI teammates to shoot or tell them to pass the ball to you, they will be at your command. Another one that Boom Boom told me that she really likes is Legendary Skills. And that immediately gives your legend a new legend tier badge, just like Boom's IRL basketball skills. She told me to say that, by the way. There is a full list of these bonus abilities in the Courtside Report, as I mentioned, so be sure to check it out. It is on the NBA2k website. But I do want to close this out by saying, Stacks, that the ultimate goal in My NBA Legacy is to hit tier 30, and that is called the Eternal GOAT tier. At that tier, every badge is upgraded to a legend badge, so you are an ultimate cheat code on the court.
Wow. That sounds insane, Evan. I ain't gonna lie. I that right there, I definitely need to check out. I need to know more information about that. So we heard about your legend during his playing career, but how can you extend your player's legacy beyond retirement? What more can we do?
Yeah, a lot of you probably wondering, like, what's the legacy part of My NBA Legacy? Well, it's called My NBA Legacy for a reason, right? For as long as I can remember, My NBA saves were capped to 80 years. This year, first, we did increase the number of years that any My NBA save file can go. So you can now play up to from 24 to 25 years before you have to retire. And we've also expanded the save files limit from 80 years to 100 years. And for My NBA Legacy, that matters a lot because when your legend's career eventually has to come to an end, because all legends have to retire at some point, the journey keeps going, and you can choose to pass along your legacy to your player's child. So your child and your future generations after that can inherit a portion of your starting badges, your legend starting badges, their training camp bonuses, and any special abilities that you've earned as the parent. One more twist is that even after you hit Eternal GOAT tier, the journey is continuing to go on because you have the option to apply some difficulty modifiers to really test your skills. And this is a really, really cool list. I highly encourage you to go read it. But again, we're going to read you some examples. We can't sit here and read everything, but we're going to read you a couple examples. One of them is called Vocal Haters. And that means the finals MVP voting is going to be unfair and based only on your worst game in that finals series. There's one called Voter Fatigue. That means that each MVP you win lowers your MVP vote share in future MVP races. I can think of a couple players it's happened to. Giannis, Jokic, LeBron, when they're in their primes. I feel like, personal opinion, I feel like they may have hit some voter fatigue. Another one of our favorites is the Hardest Road. And that means that in the offseason, you will be forced to go to the lowest team in the power rankings that you haven't won a title with yet. But Stacks, there's a lot here. Do you have a favorite that you want to share with the chat?
Wow. Yeah. I actually do. I like too many ops, man. This one says the playoff opponents start hot and all elimination games. When you're trying to pack somebody up, everybody's on fire. It just makes it that much more difficult, man. I think that's fire. But overall, though, My NBA Legacy, I wasn't expecting to hear some of this stuff right here. This is my first time hearing it. I'm super excited about that. Definitely want to explore that a little bit more and learn a lot more about that mode. I'm definitely going to be checking that out this year, 100%.
Like we said in the beginning, we had the back to the basics. Our dev team wanted to accomplish that goal, but hey,
They come up with these amazing features. They couldn't help but adding My NBA Legacy as well. Sounds really fun. I can already think of different players that I want to create a legacy with and also continue that legacy with their children and their children's children. So I think that'll be a really fun way to experience that in Legacy. One more note, by the way, My NBA is still a sandbox. So you do still have total creative control even in a Legacy save. So you can edit your attributes and badges to bypass those progression rules and abilities that we've talked about. If you want to build your legend exactly how you see fit, you just want a player lock save that you can still fully customize, that is still available to you. But that combined with back to the basics upgrades, this is an amazing year for My NBA fans, Dax.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. And you said players you want to play as. I know it's only one, Evan. I know it's only one.
No, I'm not saying anymore. I think the chat thinks fanboy a little too much. But everybody, don't forget, you can submit your questions on Discord, discord.gg/NBA2k. We are going to be answering some later this week across everything we're sharing today, including My NBA as well. But for now, Stacks and I, we're going to go check on the community and we will be right back. We still have the My Player Builder news and the city news coming up. Plus, if you're here for Twitch Drops Progression, stick around. There's more of the stream to come to help you earn locker codes, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Guys, we are back. Thanks, Evan, for passing it to us. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's get this started. We got the Sixers. We got the Heat. It's going to be crazy. I don't know, man. I'm excited. You ready?
And both teams out on the floor, getting loose, making sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. I know.
To the NBA
the Sixers got a good squad for sure, but I'm letting you know right now, I gotta take the dub because I gotta put on.
Our reporter in this one is Allie LaForce.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, that post, get that post work. He not ready.
He
not ready. He not ready. That's Big MB. That's what we gonna show. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, both is. Big LBJ. Come on. Oh, shoot.
The shot.
Oh, I missed. Oh, no. I'm a little nervous, Chad. A little nervous.
You don't see that from him very
often. You gotta stop Giannis.
And we're joined now
by
Sean.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Embiid. Hey, lock it in. Lock it in. Come on.
The gameplay looks straight. See, now we're getting real hoopers on the sticks. These are real hoopers, both of them. Got K.
Okay, Sean, thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. After the Sixers pick up a basketball
Miami.
to go.
Oh, what you thought this was?
Good
What you
block.
thought this was? Blocked by James. No.
That Euro was fire.
So many shots. A moment to
I
hear
see
from
animations to see the difference. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, no. I got there.
Oh, the new bub animation was crazy. That was like a LeBron trying to flop.
But if you throw bodies at him, that should slow him up.
What you thought this was?
Oh my god, that spin was fire. Look at the spin.
Go.
Oh, they didn't show it.
Go. Yeah. Not gonna lie, 76ers, we're looking good so far. I don't know about Giannis right now.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
You ready for this? Oh, wait. I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm liking the gameplay so far. It feels a little more fluid in the collisions, which is the most important thing. A lot of people don't realize. I got a video of like 20 minutes of collision talk, but the most important animation are collisions.
No way.
Not dribbles, not everything else. With collisions, it teaches the dribbles. The dribbles matter more when you have good collision.
Outside Edgecombe. And here's Maxey
What you
outside.
thought this was? What you trying to? This thing got
Nice
I want
pretty
the
dot.
three.
Why you doing the
pretty dot? I want the three.
He knows about to get cooked.
This is the modern NBA.
The thing is that he's not getting beat by a deb. This girl is 12-hour streams every day, showing up to the spaces I was hosting, and be in the spaces, playing the game for endless hours.
Big LeBron.
So,
Big
he's
LeBron.
not losing.
Big LeBron.
I mean, he's not losing to like a regular person.
He'll take a 3-point basket. And Richard, discussing Tyrese Maxey, we often highlight his offense.
He ain't gonna let this one down though.
On the defensive end. No, he grabs a lot of steals when
he's hit him up on Twitter and be like, got him.
Making strides every season to get better.
He's a defensive-minded player too. So.
Rev, what I do? He hit me. He hit me. But you hit me though.
Miami also changed it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Adebayo. And it's Smith in
my
for
legendary
Mitchell.
skills real quick. Hold on.
And it's Smith penetrating. Here's
Can't
Portis
shoot
for
for nothing.
three.
Bobby Portis, come on, guys.
You shut
The Wizards are gonna be interesting.
Hey, Rev,
gotta
the
set down
ref
for
got
the
something against me, man.
Miami
That's
shooting
that's
their
2
first
times
free
in a
throws
row.
of this
What's
game.
up with the refs?
Rhythm shooting my free throws.
That free throw misses. Some changes for
Like,
Philadelphia.
come on, get the
Joel
timing
Embiid,
right, get the
he's
timing
checked in for Bona. Barlow comes in for Edgecombe. And Simon has
No,
subbed
it
in
ain't.
for Tyrese Maxey. Miami also changing it up. Fontecchio comes in for Wiggins. And Larson subbed in for Hardaway. Now here's Simons.
We got Simmons on there.
Oh, I didn't at the time, right? Hold on. I didn't.
It looked good. It was harder than I
It
did
looked good
too.
though.
Yeah.
It looked good.
I don't know
I'm
why
gonna get
they
one of
wouldn't
those.
put the starting lineup.
I'm not gonna lie.
They got
What's your,
bench players
we
in.
talked about a lot of stuff today. What's your
To the
favorite
middle.
feature coming
Here's
in there?
Fontecchio.
I want to see the stat through.
Good. And
Step through?
Antetokounmpo
Okay,
gets the
okay.
assist.
I'm not letting you do it. I'm gonna try to stop it now.
You're not. You don't have to let me do anything. I'm just gonna do it.
There's
That's
a
just
minute
not-
12 left to play in the
Yeah,
first
watch,
quarter.
watch. ISO, clear out,
Put it
clear
early.
out.
It's James on the wing.
And I'm. You
Started
know
by
it's coming.
Fontecchio.
And I know it's coming.
James deciding where to go with it. 2
Oh,
points.
wow.
I didn't do it there, but you know,
James has got
you
9.
know, that's
Hey,
the
shooting
goat.
practice,
That's the
man.
goat. Come on.
Shot it in his face.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the
That was
dunk.
Well, listen, this guy lives above the rim.
Oh shit! No,
Yeah,
no, he's paying attention. I thought he was with us. I thought he was with us. No, he don't want.
Smith right side. Fontecchio outside. No good on the three.
Gotta get used to the shooting.
Philadelphia leading by 6.
Looks good though.
Pass to
You gotta
Embiid.
feel the game to really know, but from what I'm seeing, some of the
Post work.
animations are smoother
There's 25 seconds left in
in
the opening
the
quarter.
collision.
Clock at 6.
Oh my
missed it, though. I
God!
missed it,
She
though.
hit the video.
That was so beautiful.
If she got it, it would have been insane.
By the way, if you guys don't know, we're
Shout out
playing
to
the
Boom. Shout out to
halftime.
Boom.
He's not ready.
I'm locked
I
in
miss
there.
her jumping in our spaces
No,
all the
no.
time.
She can't handle pressure. Look. Come on. Oh, that was great.
Oh
Get that out of
my
here.
God,
Get that out of here.
man.
You wasn't ready.
LeBron
You wasn't ready.
James making things.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, 4
They
point
know
lead.
might make
I've
a
been
comeback,
playing
but
too much. I can't play with you.
I've been playing around.
Like-
Thanks again for
like-
tuning
I've
in.
been playing- I
If
gotta
you're just
lock in
joining
for
us,
real.
Like
we
all
played
these
through
new
one
defensive
quarter of
mechanics,
action
but
so
Yeah.
far.
No, I'm a
And
lot.
looking at
I'm
what
a
we've
lot.
seen from
I'm a lot.
Philadelphia,
Okay.
what do you guys
Don't
think?
get it twisted.
Well, you like
Watch.
their strategy
I'ma get a
coming
blitz.
in,
I'ma
and
get a
they're
blitz.
sticking
I'ma
to
get a
the
blitz.
script.
Yeah,
Stop
I
it.
love what
Stop
they're
it.
doing
Stop
at
it.
the
Stop
Game.
it. Stop it.
Game.
Stop it.
I need Giannis.
Yeah.
Support for
Oh,
Miami
wait,
here in
what?
the second.
Watch this, you ready?
Simone Fontecchio out there with Bam Adebayo.
You missed it though. You missed it though. You ain't ready for prime time.
And it's Smith in at the point guard position. Pass to Embiid.
No way.
Defense everywhere.
No
Come on.
way. No
On the
way.
break.
A chance.
Oh, no, wait, hold on.
You can't handle the pressure.
Hold on.
Traps.
Going a little
No,
above
no,
and
no, no, no.
beyond
We're
there.
not gonna
Trying
do
to
that.
spark his
Let's go ahead.
team,
We
I
know
guess.
Oh, no, don't give
Post
him.
action.
Making a statement,
Look
that's
at that
for sure.
post action.
Here's
Not on
Wade.
Bob.
Embiid inside. Defended by Portis.
I had a shout out to Boom.
Embiid can't hit.
Big possession right here. Come on.
Miami trailing.
You're not gonna.
Pass to Adebayo. He spins.
Oh, to Boom. She living the dream. This is the best part of the day so far. I'm not even gonna lie. The gameplay all reveals a fire, but he's just like an authentic fan like me and everybody else just loves basketball.
I wasn't ready
They're
for it.
going
I'm
to
trying to
demand higher and higher salaries, and with the cap and everything else, it's hard to keep a roster together. So finding a
I think I'm speeding you up a little bit. That's a good call, Ref.
That's not a good call. No, the ref been against me. Hold on.
No.
The ref been against me.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in.
Oh, yeah.
Antetokounmpo's
Oh,
checked
yeah. I didn't
in
want to
for
do
the
this.
Oh, Giannis with a showstopper.
Damn, he tied it up.
Giannis.
Is she gonna rumble right now? I think she getting nervous.
Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It ain't looking
She
too
getting
good.
nervous.
What's your
It ain't
favorite thing in the game?
Oh,
That's the real question.
And the
The lights is too bright.
What I like the most so far, I mean,
checked in for Barlow. Brown comes in for Wade.
Come on, boy. Don't make me look bad. I already tweeted.
ankle breakers. I think you guys are gonna like it.
On the wing, Edgecombe.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Philadelphia hits again from
You
Beast.
see that?
I see you. I see you.
Look, he was just playing. He was just playing. He was just playing.
Richard, some great two-way players in this league. Jaylen Brown being one of them.
I will.
Homeboy's trying to slash with Giannis the whole time.
I can't shoot nobody with that look. I see he was kind of.
You try to no good? Okay.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, deflected.
I see it. It took me too long to recognize who was the corner.
All right, a lot of key information came out. There's still more, so I'm actually waiting before I start recording, and I might actually get off stream and record. Too much to go through. Looking like a great year for 2K, man. They put in a lot of good stuff. I'm kind of dumbfounded on all of it right now. The stuff I've been asking for, I stopped asking because I got tired of asking. And what's crazy is these guys, these YouTubers will watch my video and post it on social media like if they made up the idea 3 years later. And it's like, all right, bro.
Show me.
30, you said the thing.
Because they say the exact same thing word for word that I say. I'm like,
The offensive rebound. Embiid finds Edgecombe. Outside, Brown. Pass to James.
I thought I caught you slipping. I thought I caught you slipping. No, cut off the corner.
I tried to get you the cut off. He didn't get it.
Pick it up.
Big play right here.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Oh, that was
Deflects the pass.
Oh, yeah.
oh no.
Hit it first jump shot.
Joel Embiid
Damn.
on the board.
Can't shoot right now.
Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Thank you.
Baseline jumper.
I missed though.
1 minute left. Come on.
Again, the miss by James. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Yep, count it.
Damn.
Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
It's still a close game. I thought she would have won by 20. I'm not gonna lie.
And Miami with a change here too.
He was on fire at the start.
The Sixers lead by 3. James outside. Pass to Brown.
Oh, he's cooking that.
Back to James. Over on the Kumpo.
That was a bad play.
Heat trail by 3.
Honestly, just gonna dunk on everybody.
No.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
48 seconds. We gotta hold this lead. No threes.
You can't really drop next Wednesday.
Fundamental.
Not even mad at that.
Stop.
Portis with a screen on Brown.
I need somebody to buy me the
Not ready.
Not ready. Edition. Plus, I need another. How much is a VC to get like a 400 pack or 700 pack? I don't even know right now what the VC packages are. I know there's like a 700, right?
Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, good call, ref. Good call,
Got
ref.
you one. You deserve it.
Good call, ref.
Sorry. Got to hit
Nice
the free
game.
throws.
Hold on.
Bobby Portis.
Let me get ready.
I retired from coaching, so I can't be requesting stuff like that no more.
Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Off the front of the rim. Off the front of the rim.
Oh, wow. Damn.
A lot of
I should
pressure
just
right
shoot this
here.
regular.
It look like it's
Maybe
gonna
I
be
should
harder.
just shoot this regular. I'm not ready
Now
for
they've been missing a lot, and these are pretty good players.
I see your secret.
I gotta make sure. I want the W.
Okay.
I want the W.
He's a button shooter. I see it.
Yes, I am a
see
button
it.
shooter. Hold on.
Outside
You know
Hardaway.
what?
You're not.
Oh, the button?
Oh!
Come on, one more. Come on, ref.
Wait,
How you
wait,
potentially
wait.
foul on
That's a
PlayStation?
shot right there. Shout out to Kano.
Oh, I don't know how to do it.
He
Get
about
her,
that
get
life.
her.
Yeah, but
Foul.
Pass to Brown. Fires
Oh, that's
deep.
game.
That's good value.
and with the rhythm.
Nice feed.
Hey,
With the rhythm. With the rhythm.
Brown's got
I'm about to
four.
leave.
You got 1 second.
I was going to hit you full at
You
once.
can't win. Can't win.
Don't talk it over with this
Can't
guy.
win. Ain't no overtime.
Got you.
Ain't no overtime. Hold on. I can sit down. I can put the controller down.
Oh, you put the
Go ahead,
controller
put it
down on me?
It don't matter what you do.
Got it up.
You ain't even
Oh.
can't hit it.
That misses.
Man.
Nah,
Would've counted had it gone.
hey.
Oh, she was on one. Shout out to Boom, man. I miss her.
Philadelphia on top.
She's awesome.
And
They don't do good, bro. For the first time, you gotta remember, people are playing this for the first time.
It's about to get crazy.
Get back.
Back again, we have got our final two modes to talk about. And in case you're just joining us right now, we are here with you to break down every game mode in NBA 2K27 in even more detail as your post-show entertainment. By the way, as a reminder, we are running Twitch drops right now for this special stream to earn locker codes in both 2K27 and
besides that sweater that gives you
so if you're watching us on Twitch for 45 minutes or a total of 90 minutes, you can earn locker codes, including a GOAT pack and a Diamond Animation Breaker in 2K26, plus a Wear and Earn double rep eligible 2K Day hoodie in 2K27, and also skill boosts and double XP coins as well. So stick around, we got a lot of fun news still to talk about in the rest of the show. But Stacks, let's talk about the builder and the city.
Well, this is the most important.
Before we get into it though, I wanted to mention, many of you saw the exciting news that for the first time ever, the city is now co-ed with female My Players as well. It doesn't matter what your My Player's appearance is. We want to make it clear that your height, your weight, your wingspans, your attribute ratings, your badges, those are determined by your build and not by your appearance. So there is full parity on the court. And keep in mind that once you choose a male or female My Player build, your selection for that save file is going to be locked. Female My Players, they can play across the multiplayer modes in the city. So the Rec, the Theater, Street Kings, Park, and more new modes that we're going to get to in a second, they can play in all of those modes. The other big news that you heard today that applies to everything we're going to be talking about in the builder and the city is the new NBA 2K HQ companion app. And this app gives you the full NBA 2K27 My Player builder right on your phone. So you can create new My Player builds on the go and then upload them so that they're going to be waiting for you on your console when you get home. You can even share those builds with the friends via like QR codes or sending them links. So there's a lot of really cool features in this app.
I can't wait
There's
to get
daily
download this
rewards,
thing.
tracking daily leaderboards. You can message your crew. You can actually
phone.
manage your crew as well. So
I'm gonna be on my
check
phone.
all that info out on the NBA 2K website. But just keep in mind that the NBA 2K HQ app applies to everything we're talking about for the My Player Builder and the city. And the best thing about that app, it is going to be available on August 21st. That means 5 days before early access begins. You can download the NBA 2K HQ app, get into the full My Player Builder, and prep and get ready before early access even begins next week. Now, Stacks, I have a question for you. Because you usually won't run with me because you don't like my builds. You think I drag you down on the court. Can you use the NBA 2K HQ app, make a build, and send it to me so that you can stop avoiding me this year?
Evan, first and foremost, where is your console at? We haven't seen your console, I feel like, in 2 years. So once you find your console, I'll think about sending you a build, all right? First, we got to get your console situated, then we'll worry about a build, all right? Let's go ahead and move on.
You said earlier we're gonna play together this year. So I'm gonna find my console for you. Don't worry, Stacks.
Again, Evan, if you can find a console, we're gonna make it happen. But let's go ahead and move on. All of that information is fire. I can't wait to be able to control my crew from my phone. Yeah. Guys gonna get up out of here, man. This is gonna be good. Anyway, let's start talking about the builder a little bit. And Evan, the people want to know, I want to know, are there any new ways that you can create your build this year?
All right.
We still do have templates in addition to making a custom build from scratch. So first off, the community build templates are going to be coming back starting in season 2. Very excited to see who we have in those this year. Besides that though, the Pro Tuned and NBA build templates have been replaced with something that we're calling the signature blueprints templates, and that gives you the best of both worlds. So you get the versatility of those Pro Tune templates, but also the authentic feel of the real life players of the NBA templates. So each of these signature blueprint templates, they are shaped by 3 player comparisons that draw from various NBA and WNBA players' abilities to blend those together into one build that reflects their play styles. And at launch, there are going to be 40 of these signature blueprint templates to choose from, and then there will be additional ones added each season. So that's the new builder option that you're going to see when you first open up the builder this year, Stacks.
I'm going to have to take a look at that, man. I always draw a little bit of inspiration you know, when I see some of my favorite players there. So I'm definitely going to take a look at that. But every year, Evan, we know badges is a hot topic. You know, everybody want to know the new badges, what we can do, what badge. We planning to make our builds around our badges sometimes. Evan, what do we got with badges?
Everybody's got a question about badges, and we got a lot of answers. The builder itself is better than ever. When you first see it, though, you're going to notice there's something called badge tokens. And those badge tokens are how you equip badges this year. So as you're making your build, you're going to see how your size and your position affect which badges you qualify for and how many tokens each badge costs. So as you change your physicals, you might notice that, for example, a taller player may see a different number of tokens required for a badge compared to a shorter player, as an example. Something else you're going to notice in the builder itself is that legend badges cannot be obtained in the builder right from the beginning. You can still earn them, but you're not going to see red badges anymore when you are inside the builder. You're going to be able to earn them later. Don't worry, we'll get to that in just a second. But one more thing, speaking of badges, there are 53 total. There's 19 brand new ones. We mentioned that on our roadmap stream a few weeks ago. Because we added these new ones to ensure that there's more specialization. So set shot specialist, for example, from 2K26 has been replaced with separate mid-range and three-point shooting badges called static midi and set and fire. So again, there's a total of 19 new ones. I've pulled out 2 of my favorite ones here. One of them is quick trigger. That improves your ability to make no dip jump shots. So I'm going to be using that all the time, sitting in the corner, which is kind of like all I do. But also, besides that, there's also the seatbelt badge. And that boosts your body up defense and makes it easier to clamp your opponents and disrupt their drive. So those are 2 of my favorite new badges. Stacks, you got the list in front of you as well. What's your favorite?
Evan, I think you're going to need all the defensive badges you can get your hands on, man. Has playmaking badges too. Get all of those. Just get every badge, Evan. Just find a way to get every single badge you can get. One of my favorite, though, after looking at the list, I like smooth operator. I feel like that's one of those badges that really complements the way I like to play mid-range fades and stuff like that. So smooth operator is definitely one of those badges I'm gonna try to get on my build ASAP. I'm probably gonna try to maximize that badge if I can. But let's go ahead and move on. So I heard you mention about legend badges, not being able to get them in the builder. How do we get the legend badges, Evan? If you can't get in the builder, how are we getting them?
You're a step ahead of me. I'm going to delay that answer for just a second. We are going to get to it, don't worry. But let's talk about how you earn and equip your badges first before we get into the legend badges, because you can't get them this year, don't worry. But just want to start from the very top. Every build starts with 20 badge slots. You get 20 badge slots across shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. And you get all 20 of your slots right away, but you have to actually earn the badge tokens to fill them. So once your attributes meet the requirement for a badge, it's going to become available in your inventory to equip into a badge slot. And you can also reassign these at any time, so your choices are not locked in. And you can earn the badge tokens themselves by filling your badge meters in games, and then you will earn badge tokens for that specific discipline, like shooting or finishing, for example. The other way you can get them is you can earn bonus badge slots or bonus badge tokens through build specialization, season rewards, crew rewards, and those bonus slots and tokens can be applied to any discipline. Those are universal. They're not locked to specifically shooting or finishing or rebounding, for example.
Like
you can apply these bonus badge slots and bonus tokens that you earn from build specialization, seasons, and crew rewards into any discipline.
Hey, Evan. You got me thinking here, man. I like hearing this information. It made me think, man. I'm starting to strategize things already. But I do have a question, all right? So if badges work differently this year, how does the rebirth work? Huh? You going to explain that one?
That's a very good question. No, that's a good question. So don't worry, Rebirth is back, and similar to past years, once you reach 90 overall and you unlock Rebirth, your builds are going to get a massive jump start. They're going to start you out at your highest overall rating that you previously reached, and there are still 4 tiers. That part hasn't changed. But this year, for the new badge system, Rebirth now immediately unlocks a percentage of your default badge tokens so that you can equip badges using those tokens
right away. And the higher your rebirth level of the 4 levels, the more tokens you're going to have unlocked right away. So rebirth is still here. We know all of you love rebirth. It is still here, and has been adapted to this new badge system as well.
You know, this badge system, it sounds really deep. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to lock in a little bit more after the stream, man. Gotta go check out that them builds, man. I gotta get ready for day one, man. But you still have not told us about these legend badges, Evan. I think the community wants to know, aka me. I need to know, Evan. Come on, man. Give us the goods.
Yes, okay. We're gonna get to legend badges then. Legend badges this year, they do come from the new badge synergy system. So let's explain this one. There are a total of 16 of these slots. 12 of the slots give a max +1 boost, and 4 of them give a max +2 boost. And the way it works is a synergy is broken into 2 parts. It's got a fuse badge and a reaction badge. The fuse badge gets a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its max potential, and that is how you can go even beyond Hall of Fame to get a legend badge. Now, when you put a badge into that fuse slot, it is also going to free up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it, so that's another cool perk as well. The other part we mentioned is called a reaction badge, and that badge's max +1 or max +2 boost is going to trigger automatically after you have activated your fuse badge for a set number of times during a game. So they're linked together. And once it's activated, that reaction badge is going to get the same max +1 or max +2 boost for the rest of that game. So hopefully that makes sense. I know there's a lot, but as you get into the builder, it is going to make sense. And again, we are going to be answering questions, Q&A this week on Discord at discord.gg/NBA2k as well. If anything we mentioned didn't fully make sense to you, drop your questions in there. We're going to be keeping an eye out as well throughout this week.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely see what this is all about. I feel there's going to be a lot of experimentation here, Evan. We're going to have to try to figure out what's the best way to go about this. But is there anything else we should know about the builder as we head into NBA 2K27?
Well, look, we said there was a lot of questions about badges. There are 2 more things to talk about, and one is badge related. We have added new badge loadouts, which the community is going to be very happy about. These allow you to customize and save completely different badge combinations.
Every single thing I say,
swap these out. You can swap these loadouts out before a game begins. So when you start, you have 1 loadout by default, and then you can earn up to 3 more through rep, challenges, and crew rewards.
And it's not about this.
So hopefully it's a nice quality of life feature for all of you, especially those of you who use different types of badges for different modes, for example.
Things like that.
But on top of that, we should talk about build specialization as well. Because that was a popular new addition last year from 2K26. And this year in 2K27, we've added another specialization track for physicals. And every track also now has a total of 10 levels with different objectives that challenge you to complete more focused goals. So when we say more focused goals, just one of the examples is at level 5 for the shooting specialization, you now have to hit a certain number of corner threes, like specifically corner threes, not just any threes, but corner threes for that specialization. But build specialization overall, it still earns you your cap breakers, you still get some cosmetics, and you still get a permanent badge synergy as well from build specialization. So it's very much still something that is worth doing for your build.
I have one problem with that.
Maybe you said that with all of these new changes.
All right, man. Listen, I know Drew be out there, all right? Drew, Zach, all you guys, why would you do that? When somebody makes 10, 12 builds, they got every specialization, but they're not going to finish all of them if they're just playing casually. Today they play the playmaking specialization build. Tomorrow they play the shooting specialization build. Each build has different things, and it takes forever to finish the specialization if you don't have a variety. A lot of people are going to just pick one specialization for every build because it's annoying to make 10 builds and not be able to finish all of the builds. Like, I did not finish every single specialization this year for 2K26. You know, my shooting is like at the finish line, and my playmaking is like, you know, at 8. I think all of them are like at 7 or 8. Like, they didn't get to 10. I mean, the final one or whatever it is, 9.
almost slipped my mind. How does this affect cap breakers? There's a lot of things going on, Evan. We need to know.
Well, cap breakers, the news is what we talked about on the roadmap stream a few weeks ago. They are back. And our dev team added a huge quality of life improvement so that you can preview the cap breaker upgrades within the builder. But since you brought it up, I also want to clear something up. Because last time on that roadmap stream, when we said that you have to create your build to 99 overall before you see this cap breaker preview menu, I think some of you thought that we meant that you have to upgrade one of your My players to 99. Just to clarify, what we mean is that in the builder itself, that cap breakers preview menu becomes usable once you've allocated your attributes to build your My player to a 99. So I guess just to double down on that, this is all within the builder. It does not have anything to do with actually upgrading your My player. So just wanted to make that super clear. We saw some confusion about that after our roadmap stream, and we replied to a couple questions about that in our Discord, but just wanted to make it clear here on the stream as well.
All right, man. Talking about the builder badges, all of that stuff was really cool, but now it's time to talk about the city. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and take another look at the city trailer.
There's a lot in this city trailer.
What's happening? Let's go get a run in, man.
Let's run it. Let's get going.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
Yo, I got girls in all of the counties. Brown out well like a bounty. And plus your brownie shot me, telling me her boyfriend's lousy. Talk of the talk. Me, I'm the talk of the talk. And I'm boy. Don't talk living. They know that's RB gang. Talk of the talk. Me, I'm the talk of the talk. All they girls want to do with a pack. And I get love all over the map. Design up from my head to my feet. Design up from my chest to her knees.
I've seen this 3 times already. All right, well.
That's risky business. Can't buff you locking up our keys. And you know, see the drip on feet. Might see me in town, might see me on telly. So don't boss like Stephen Kenny. Got plenty girls and Dublin toxic. Still up the ones and
All right, who we got next?
It's time to hoop.
Man, check out the ball.
I need to know.
All right,
if the crew
we
has
saw the
5-on-5
city trailer
private matches.
again. It looks
We're gonna run the
amazing.
league,
But
I'm
Evan,
not
now
even
it's
in the
time to
league
talk
anymore.
about it a little bit more.
But
we saw
if
the
I
wreck.
was-
Let's talk about the wreck. You know I love the wreck. Let's get into it.
Yes, that is my favorite mode as well. As you saw in the city trailer, we are satisfying one of the biggest community requests to have multiple environments in the wreck in 2K27. So there are 5 environments that rotate. We've got a high school gym, we've got a private practice style gym, a crowded arena, one venue that is season themed, where the jerseys in the court floor are going to update each season. And then finally, my
I like going
favorite,
outdoors.
we got an outdoor court in the rec stacks.
They need to
I've
just
been
keep me
wanting to play
outdoors.
rec
I
games
vote for
outside
outdoors.
for the longest time. So whenever it rotates onto this one, I'm going to be sitting up in my chair. But all jokes aside, I'm just so excited that the environment will switch up down the rec to keep things fresh for every game that you're in there. It's my
That's
favorite mode. I
amazing.
know it's many of you on the chat's favorite mode as well. So I hope you're really excited as well that we got 5 rotating environments in the rec.
They listen to me. I've been saying
that's
this
a
also
huge
because
W.
NBA Live used
Definitely,
to rotate.
it's always
courts.
amazing when you just got something new to look at. You know what I'm saying? Go out there. But I'm interested in that high school gym. You know, I think I want to hoop in the high school gym, man. It's always good to go back to your roots a little bit. Anyway, the roadmap stated that other environments also got a refresh. Can we show a few of those? Can we take a look at them?
Yeah, we had that map in the 2K bar back on the roadmap stream, but there are even more new environments besides the rec. We are also getting new ones in the theater, Ante-Up, Street Kings, and the park. So let's talk about those real quick. Street Kings has 3 courts called the Hollows, Claremont Court, and then the legendary Rucker Park recreated in 2K27 that we did reveal a few weeks ago. But now today you got your first look at it. So now you know what it looks like as well. You can see that we recreated it very
Yeesh.
authentically to how Rucker
really
Park
have
looks
not been there in that
real
long.
life.
And in Street Kings, this is where you're going to be competing in tournaments, and you're going to encounter legendary bosses this year that you have to take down to earn rewards, and also play with new featured VIP teammates as well. So there's a lot going on in Street Kings, and Rucker Park is at the center of it all.
Awesome.
The next one is one that I really like as well. The theater is going outside. You can tell I love the outdoors, man. But the theater, it's going to be out under the stars. It's on a city block. It's got this new open air environment. Really excited for the theater and for you all to be playing in there as well. I'm going to be in there a lot. I think between theater and the rec, those are my two most favorite modes. They got a lot of cool new environments this year.
Theater's going to be the vibe, bro.
Next one that I know many of you all love. Ante Up.
This is fire
That is
too.
going to go high up in the sky
crazy,
this
man.
year. It's got these nighttime rooftop courts. There's like skyscrapers.
This is
you
where
can
all
through
the
all around
cheesiest
you.
players
It's a
go.
really cool look.
It's
I'm
usually
sure those of you
really
who like
good
Ante Up,
or really
very
bad
happy that you're
players.
getting a new
Like,
environment this
the
year
worst
as well.
players are in there.
And lastly, the
and then
seasonal
the
parks
best
were really
players are in there.
popular
It's a
last year.
pretty
They are
weird
going to be
place to
back
be.
again in 2K27. There are 4 brand new locations alongside the remasters of the classic 2K17 versions of Sunset Beach, Old Town Park, and Rivet City. So there's going to be 7 of these that rotate in 2K27. Season 1 is going to be at a new one called the Lion and Vine Park. And I can't wait to see the other ones throughout the year as well. We got some really cool designs. You might have seen a couple sneak peeks of those in the city trailer.
Not gonna lie.
All right. We heard a lot about the new environments, but what else is new in the city? We need to know. Everybody's excited to get out there. So what else new can we expect?
Yeah, one that I want to talk about is actually Daily Rivals. That is a leaderboard that groups you each day with 39 other players who have a similar skill level and play frequency as you. So every game you play counts towards your progress on this leaderboard, whether you win or lose. Because this leaderboard, the reason I like it, maybe because I'm not the most skilled player out there, but the reason I like it is because this leaderboard isn't about who is the most skilled or best on the sticks, but rather who is showing up in the city the most. And the higher you place on this leaderboard, the better the rewards you can get. And if you finish in the top 3, you can even get a Rivals ticket. And with this Rivals ticket, you can get a chance to land some of the rarest and coolest swag in the game. So that's Daily Rivals. Something we want to mention right at the beginning because this is something you're going to see every day on the leaderboard.
Addition.
Okay. All right. That's kind of cool.
There's so much
to do
info,
every
it's
single day.
wild.
That's kind of fire. All right. What other ways can you flex your skill out there in the city, Evan? You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to be one of those guys, what other ways can you do that?
If you want to flex, I got something for you, Stacks. We got new player medals this year in the city that you can earn by completing lifetime challenges and hitting those big stat milestones in the different modes in the city. And after that, you can equip these medals. You can equip one, it's going to show up during your pregame matchups and your postgame recaps. So both your opponents and your teammates can see this medal that you're showing off.
Dude, that's dope.
And in total, there are 300 unique player medals that you can unlock. There's 5 tiers of them, and you can get these across all game modes in the city and show off whichever medal you want to equip. So it's going to be right by your face or right by your player when you're loaded in. So like the rec, for example, people are going to see that right next to you and be able to see you flex your achievements.
That's fire.
That's kind of cool. Now, I have a question, Evan. In the trailer, I saw like the casual court. Is this similar to like Rookieville? I remember Rookieville. Is this similar to Rookieville? Will we have to go through there to enter the city? Is that something that's going to be mandatory? Like, what's going on?
No, Stacks, it is definitely not mandatory. I know you're a master on the sticks, but hey, the casual corner is not for you. I know you're not a casual. But look, we're on 2K27, but every year we are still welcoming in new players every day in 2K. They're playing for the first time, and we wanted to make sure that if you are new, you have a safe space to learn and train in the city before you go out into all the other modes that we have. So this year, we've added the Casual Corner. It is an optional building in the city where you can build up your confidence in 3s and 5s in like this rookie-friendly hub. So we can talk a little bit about how it works. When you're in here, what you play is going to be determined by your plate color. That's your performance tier. So if you're a black plate at the casual tier, you're going to be playing against easier CPU. In these games, you can really practice, right? In these games, you can really practice, right? They're going to let you practice. You can find your jump shot, practice your dribble moves, just get some W's right away without being too worried about your opponent. Now, once you upgrade from a black plate to a bronze plate and you're at the Hooper tier now, you are now going to be facing the CPU opponents, but alongside other humans at the same time. So at this point, you can start to learn how to play with other real 2K hoopers out there.
That's kind of interesting.
Then once you graduate up to the silver and gold plates, you're going to get your first taste of real city-style competition against real human opponents.
That's like an onboarding.
Now, once you're past that, once you're a purple plate and red plate, you have outgrown the casual corner. You should not be here anymore. At this point, if you are still in the casual corner, the CPU opponents are going to come back, and you also are not going to earn any VC, any season XP, any rep, or any badge progression. So if you want to play against the CPU for fun, you can definitely come in here and do it. But at this point, once you're a purple plate and a red plate, you have definitely outgrown the casual corner. The rest of the city's available. There's so many other modes out there. The casual corner is meant for people who are new to our community, who are still learning how to play. Again, just to say it one more time, the casual corner is optional, and you can even go in, and if you decide that you're ready, you can leave and skip ahead whenever you feel ready personally. So if you're, this is something that if you are not a casual, you don't have to do this, but if you are, we really hope this helps bring you a better experience when you're entering the city for the first time. There is one more thing to mention here though. If you're not a casual and you've played 2K26, you're a vet coming back, you're like Stacks. You got that purple plate or the red plate. I don't know how good you are, Stacks. I don't know if you're purple plate or a red plate. If you're a vet, you're coming back from 2K26, your highest overall performance tier plate color is going to carry over from 2K26. And that means even on day one of 2K27, there are going to be plenty of other players at your same skill level. And also, last thing, by the way, with this means that the casual court in the park and the casual door in the theater have now been merged here into the casual corner, all in one safe space. So we hope this is a great change, really for everybody, but especially for our new players in the community.
That's cool.
All right, Evan. I know a few people. I'm gonna make sure they hit up the casual corner. My dad for sure. I'm gonna send him over there. We're gonna get him right. He always hit me up to play. My son, we're going to send him over there to the casual corner. I got a few people that's going to need that casual corner, improve their game so they ready to get out there and play with me, you know? But that also leads into my next thing, Evan, because then eventually I'm going to want to invite them to my crew. You know I got to have the best crew in the game, Evan. What's new with crews? Let's talk about that.
We couldn't end the stream without talking about crews. This was one of my favorite features last year from 2K26. And this year, we have made them even better. So, first up, we got some good news. Based on community feedback, we have increased the crew rewards track from 30 levels to 40 levels this year, right at launch. And then on top of that, in seasons 2 through 8, there are going to be 5 new crew levels added each season so that your crew is always leveling up and earning rewards together.
That's pretty fun.
And then, as you heard earlier, our dev team has built a whole new building in the city called Crew HQ. And this is your squad's home base. So think of this like a my court for your crew. And as soon as you walk into this building, you're going to activate like a built-in voice chat with you and your crew. And you're going to see a bunch of courts you can play on. There's a 1s court, a 2s court, and a 3s half court. There's also 3s and 5s full courts where you can practice with your squad. And as a crew, you can customize your crew's uniform. You can customize your crew's logo just as you could. And if you look up, you're even going to see your jerseys up in the rafters. They got your 2K usernames on the back. It's a really cool building, Stacks. It's like a headquarters just for you and your crew.
So this sounds kind of like Pro-Am, Evan. Am I tripping? Like, is this like Pro-Am?
It does sound like that a little bit, doesn't it? So look, we have taken everything you loved about Pro-Am and integrated it directly into this new Crew HQ. So beyond the jersey customization and the team building, there are also 2 ranked doors in the Crew HQ. There's one for 3s and one for 5s. And these are going to take you into ranked crew games across 6 tiers. We got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and top ranked. And when you're playing these ranked crew games, you're going to match up against other crews of the same rank, or if nobody is available to match with you at the same rank, the closest rank available. But you and your other crews, other people in your crew, they're going to be placed on a leaderboard, and you have 7 days to prove that you belong in your rank. So if you win, you can make up and go up to the next tier. If you lose, Stacks, your crew might get relegated down to a tier below. And during the final weekend of each season, your crew is going to be entered into a divisional tournament. You're going to play for exclusive prizes. We can't wait to see you for that first one at the end of season 1. And also, one more thing to keep in mind here with these ranked crew games, at the start of a new season, every crew is going to drop 2 tiers so that you have a new, fresh challenge to go in the new season. Last thing, one more thing actually, I forgot one more thing. We don't want to forget about private matchmaking. So, in the Crew HQ, there is a squad showdown kiosk. If you go here, you can host your own private runs for both friendly matches, or maybe you're setting up a league. This is the place to do it. You can invite members from other crews and play with or against them in private matches, not limited to people that are just in your crews.
Leagues anyways, but
Stacks, I got a question for you. Now that we talked about all this, what rank is your crew going to be? Are you going to be getting relegated down?
I mean, Nevin, we always shooting for the stars, man. You know, we always shooting for the stars. So whatever the top spot is, that's what we're going for. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, my daddy's gonna be in my crew. You know, might have to do my best carry job of the year. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get there.
Well, okay, hold on. If all these people are in your crew, Stacks, you said earlier that you would let me play my career co-op with you. That's cool and all.
Huh?
But am I finally going to get an invite to your crew in the city?
You know what, Evan? For sharing all of this great info today, you're going to get a consideration, man. You're gonna get a real good consideration. You gave us a lot of information today, man. That's
I don't know what I got to do to get into Stacks' crew. Just the consideration.
You know what, Evan?
So,
we're going to welcome you in. Open arms. Open arms. We letting you in. Come on.
Stacks, see, now with that news, I'm going to have my console ready to go. I'm going to see you on day 1 in the city. You better be sending me that crew invite. But look, that is going to do it for us for this city. That is our post-show entertainment for today of the preseason breakdown. We hope you've learned a lot about 2K27. We went all the way from gameplay to my career, to my team, to my NBA, to my player builder, the city. We went through all across 2K27, and there is still even more that we didn't have time to cover here. So again, go to the NBA2K website, check out the full courtside reports. Those cover everything we talked about today and even more on top of that. And I've also reminded you a couple times, but we're doing our Q&A with our dev team right now. It's in our official Discord. Go to discord.gg/NBA2K. That is your official community hub for NBA2K throughout the whole year. But right now, you can get your questions in, and we're going to be answering some later this week. You're going to see those answers posted in the official Discord about gameplay specifically. We know there's a lot of you who want to hear from Mike Wang, but also for other modes as well. Now, before we go, many of you probably have by now finished your Twitch Drops progress. So if you watch for 45 minutes, you've earned a locker code in 2K26. And if you watch for 90 minutes, you have earned your first locker code in 2K27 before it even comes out. So to get your locker code, first you're going to want to go to your Twitch Drops inventory and claim it there so that Twitch knows you finished watching the 45 minutes and or the 90 minutes. And then after that, you're going to head over to the NBA2K Twitch Drops website, log in with the same Twitch account that you used to.
All right, we're going to mute this, guys. Finally, sheesh, I can talk, guys. Oh man, I got a lot to say. I felt like that thing was popping, man. Let me put up a quick visual.
Hey, this is Victor Wembanyama, and this.
I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna put the video. Here's the video. I got it playing. But yeah, so man, we got a lot of info. A lot of info to talk about. For my career, it's pretty jam-packed. Even my NBA has some dope fire stuff. Trying to digest this. So for the builder, I'm still working through how it's gonna work. So badges are going to be determined. This is a couple years ago. There was, you know, the tiers, and you're like, oh, it's gonna cost more for that badge. It's pretty much what's happening. That system is back. And so if you're a center, you're not gonna be able to get high dribbles unless you spend 8 tokens or something. And it's like, damn, do you really want to waste 8 tokens on that to get those badges. Those are the things that I'm seeing from what they're saying. And I'm not mad at that. I think it's reasonable. I just you know, until you get on the builder, you know, it doesn't matter. You have to actually test it yourself and go through the mechanics. So I'm curious how that's gonna work. That's the only thing. Oh no, and the synergy, which is the new max plus ones and twos, basically replacing max one and twos. I do like what they said, because now just think about it like this: if you ever had max plus ones and twos, instead of just having them, you can earn them in game in the middle of doing something good and buff up your badge, you know, just like a takeover, boost it up 2 levels just from doing whatever. So if they doing that way, which is what they explain, I'm all for it. I think it's gonna be fire. The only problem is the first part, I didn't really understand they meant when they talked about the first part in the synergy, which I'm gonna showcase right now to kind of go through it. And I gotta read it as well, because sometimes just reading it is easier than listening to them not explain it fully. But yeah, that synergy is the only thing in question. But everything else, we're gonna be good. We gonna be good. So as you see right here, each of those badges will cost a certain amount of tokens. The only way to upgrade is to max those tokens. So you got to make the build around those tokens, basically. That means I am going to do like I've done in years past, where I discovered, for example, like a power forward is better to make a certain type of build with it. So that's going to be my mindset. We gonna see. This was a great rebuild. A lot of good info. Oh, here goes the synergy, as a matter of fact. Come on, let me rewind this for a second. I'm gonna pause this to kind of talk about it for a second. Okay, so at the bottom it says, unleash the full potential of your badges. Ignite your build by earning synergy through season prizes, build specializations, the crew, and by climbing the rep ranks. So you have to get these specifically as rewards, which is cool. I like that. Kind of something to do when you want to chill out and play. Max plus ones and twos. This is how you get legend badges, also what they were explaining. And then the fuse is like, that's what's going to be there permanently. Reaction is like you have to earn it in the game. It's what Evan was explaining. So I'm cool with that. I think it'll be fun. Regardless. But I appreciate y'all coming out, man. I'm gonna take a break. I don't know. We gotta work on some stuff. I might stream again later. If not, catch me tomorrow. But I'll do some breakdowns, and you know, I'm gonna do a breakdown, at least one breakdown tonight if I can. When I get a chance later, I'll record and then I'll post it up as soon as I can. But yeah, so far so good. I honestly think it's gonna be the best year we had in the current gen consoles. I just got a feeling. Defense looks like it's gonna be strong. Still got very good offense from last year, still in the game, I think. Because last year 226 had good dribbles, really strong shooting. You know, like you could cook up, but defense is on point. You know what I mean? You chilling. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all rock. It's been a blast. Shout out to the devs, the managers, the community, the kids that went out there. they out there working, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't realize it, like, oh, they're so lucky. It's like, nah, they working. They giving up a couple days of their lives to go to an event, you know. This dude said post up glass. Wait, they're taking pictures? Hey, there's people taking pictures. Hey man, I have to go, but I want to stay. Okay, okay, so community day is still happening. People are playing right now at community day. There's a lot to go through in that situation. But hey man, it's been a blast. Appreciate y'all. It's a real mellow stream. I wanted to showcase everything and talk about it. If I stream again later, cool. If not, I'll just have my video up tomorrow or tonight. Y'all take care. We out.